last episode, hold on a second. Pause.
Do people have maps up on their screen?
Alright, much better. In our last episode, the brave Sashiro sacrificed herself for to make sure that Grey Petal was able to escape when they stumbled upon the cellar of this old ruined manor house. Sashiro was beaten down, as we've read in Sashiro's colorful journal. That's pretty fun. When you come to Sashiro, you are basically, you wake up in a cell. You're in this long room. Let's see. Actually, well, I guess you can. All right, so you're in this long room, and the room's partitioned into 3 areas. There's basically a cell to one end of the room. There's a cell on the other end of the room, and the middle of the room is this open area. There's a big pile of clothes, like discarded clothes and such, thrown in a pile along one wall in that big center area. And you are in a cell with 2 other women as you kind of come to, and they're actually leaving you alone, and they're sort of huddling together in another corner of the cell. And you come to, and you notice that you are basically everything you had is gone, and the only thing you have currently is a plain gray tunic that you have. that is where you are.
The plain gray tunic is not mine. Somebody obviously gave it to me, or
somebody obviously gave it to you. Yeah. So you were, while you were unconscious, apparently you were like, all your stuff was taken from you, and you notice the 2 women next to you in the cell with you also have these same plain gray tunics. So across the room, there is a boy in the cell, kind of all across from you. There are a couple of guards, some more of these red cloak wearing dudes in the center of the room. They're sitting by a table, sort of playing some sort of game at this table, cards perhaps. You can't quite tell, lying on the ground here. And there's also a door that leads out of this room. In that center area, there's a door that leads out to your left.
Okay.
So you're sort of stuck in jail.
Okay. I'm assuming I have hit points. How many?
Yeah, so what is it? Basically, why don't we count you as just having slept through the night, which I guess would be a full rest, and then I don't know what the hit points you get back from that are.
Isn't that 2 hit dice if you're 2nd level?
You get all your hit points back after a long rest.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
You don't
okay,
have to do
so no, it's fine. I mean, it's easy. I mean, he's basically I think that's an easy thing to do, is just to say you basically slept the night. So yeah, so you're basically at full health and fully rested, but you're in jail with 2 other women dressed like you are. Not even jail.
Okay.
This is like some sort of cell. I mean, this is obviously not some kind of like, it looks like big pens. There's just these big metal bars, iron bars that cover it, and then there's like sort of a typical iron gate. So it looks like pretty secure stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to the women, make sure they're not scared of me. I'm assuming they're human women.
They are human women, and they do seem scared of you, or at least don't want anything to do with you. They're just like, they don't talk, they don't make any noises. And in fact, as you sort of kind of start to get up and go over there, one of the guards says, "Hey, you, mind your own business."
Okay. I start minding my own business, but looking around, because that's all I ever do anyway.
All right.
And look for, like, little things, like any obvious things like bars or whatever that might be able to open the cell I'm in. Not that I need to open it right now because there's mean guards in the way. But just, that's literally my actions for now, because I don't really see a way out at the moment. Definitely just looking around the room, seeing if I can take anything in. I don't know if that's a perception or whatever, if there is something.
Yeah, there's you actually notice your stuff that you had is actually here. It's either in the possession, like by the table where these guys are, or sort of just thrown in that pile of stuff. Now this pile of stuff looks like it's been there for a while. I think I'm dying.
You're not dying. You just can't think of anything better to do.
I really need to clear my throat.
Can I call taking a short rest?
Well, you guys have to figure that out. But let me see if I can do anything with Paul here first.
No, I meant with you, Coffee Boy.
Who, Paul?
No, the DM had trying to die on us.
I could use
How many-
actually, what I need is a good drink. But
How many guards are there?
there are two
Again?
in there.
Two, okay.
Yeah, you can go around. So the bars, nothing seems, it seems like a pretty well made cage or place. The door looks pretty stout. Might be able to be kicked open, but you don't think it'd be very easy.
Okay.
There's a pretty standard lock, on the other side. If you had something like thieves' tools and such, certainly that would be an option.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna observe the kid too. What's the kid doing again?
So these people that are in here with you, the boy across the room is basically sitting kind of in the corner, with his arms wrapped around his knees and his head sort of pressed into his knees. The women are kind of doing the same, and as you're kind of poking around, the guards get up, and this one guy walks up and says, "Didn't I?" And he's carrying this javelin that he picks up. It's like, "Didn't I tell you to mind your business, go sit down, and be quiet?"
Okay.
You also notice that these other three that are in here, they've got these metal collars fitted around their necks. These iron collars that are fitted around their necks. You do not have an iron collar, but they all do.
Is there any option of hiding inside of this cage? Like,
I mean,
like anything where, like, when they're looking away, I could actually like make it look like I'm not there.
could maybe try to hide behind the other two women. They could probably try to hide you. I mean, this is pretty clearly designed to be an open cell where they can, kind of keep an eye on people.
Right. I was just looking for a potential way. I don't want to risk them. Yeah. How does the cage have a top? Like it's just a stone ceiling?
Yeah, just a stone ceiling, just like a stone wall, stone ceiling, stone floor, iron bars.
Okay. I'll wait till they're not paying attention to anybody and just literally search for any secret areas, like secret anything, like doors or what have you.
All right, so you are getting up and searching for things.
Trying to do it casually.
Okay. Sure. So you get up to search, and this one guard, he says, "So, some people just won't listen." And he kind of scoots his chair back and gets up, and his friend's kind of, he doesn't even get up. He just sits there, stands there, and snickers. And this guard he drops the javelin, and he's like, "I ask you women to sit down and be quiet, and you just can't listen, can you?"
I sit down.
So he actually gets up. Oh, you sit down. He's like, "All right, one more move out of you, and I'm gonna come in there and make sure you can't move for a week." And the other two women, the other girls that are in there, you see them clearly just they're just so scared, like they're like pushing themselves further into the corner away from this guy. It's pretty apparent what?
Does this guy look like he carries himself well? Like this is an experienced sort of guard,
he's
or
probably awfully close statistically to the guys that you fought earlier.
Okay.
These two, both of them. It's a pair of them, so.
Right. I gotta pee.
So pee. I'd suggest doing. I don't care where you pee.
I don't like you.
He looks around in there. He picks up this sort of rock that's sitting on the ground and throws it at you. Shut up! Rock, Paul.
I act like it hurts me.
Hang on. I'll just roll a random d20 and see what that does. 9. He probably misses. It probably hits the wall near you and misses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying not to move like a monk because they never actually saw me fight. So.
True.
Yeah. Okay. I act good again. I'm just literally gonna wait for a little while.
Okay. All right. Give me a time frame for how long you're planning to wait. A minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour. Okay. All right. Okay. Pause. Back to the group. The group has recently defeated these guys down in the cellar. Let me give you guys the. I gave this in the thing. Here's the description of the cellar again. In case there's anything you guys want to do in the cellar. You guys have 2 of the guys are down, dead. 1 is badly wounded and locked in the room in there. For their possessions, I've put in the party treasury, the 3 short swords and 3 studded leathers. They also have well, the 3 dirty. Let me put this. Just drop the parcel in what party sheet?
Yep.
Yep. How cool is that? I love this so much. Yeah. So there's also among them you find about 12 gold, 15 electrum, 28 silver pieces scattered among the 3 of them. They've each got one of those scarlet cloaks, and there are a couple of garnets in there that are also worth a couple of gold each.
Garnets, if there are 2, they're unidentified. If
Which
the cloaks,
2?
there are 3, they're unidentified.
This identifying thing.
Yeah, do you guys mind if I have some of that studded leather armor?
I don't have an issue. There's still 2 unidentified. Is that the garnets?
Let me see. Oh, I see. Yep. Yep.
And who's taking the potions? Because I need to hand people potions here at this place.
I think Alessandro was going to have one, and when we find Sashiro...
I'm uninjured.
Yeah, but you don't have healing, do you?
Yeah, we were thinking
I
you
do not
should
have
carry
healing, that is
one.
correct.
So how do I transfer something to him?
Can you transfer it to party treasure and I can take it out of it?
Don't know. Yes, I can. Here, I'm transferring 1 into party treasure. This is cool.
All right, so if we're retconning, then we haven't locked that guy in the room, right?
I'd say
well, that
no,
guy
because
basically
we need
surrendered, so
information.
you can lock him in the room, not lock him in the room.
Right, so we're
Whatever
not
you
going
want
to
to
lock him in the room because we have questions now that we don't have Shishiro.
do. Okay. I mean, you could always get him out of the room, of course. So, yeah. So you got this basically this one guy.
We got this
What's
one
that?
guy.
All right.
All right. So I guess I will go talk to him.
Okay. So this is the guy that was wrapped up in those in Chris's spell, and he's pretty terrified of you guys. At least, especially Chris. And this is a guy who actually turned on his friend in order to survive at the whim of Alessander.
So how do I take something out of the party sheet?
You grab the little circle next to it and drag it, but understand when you do so, I think it takes 1 at a time.
I only am taking 1.
Perfect. GP, you want the other one? Because aren't you out of healing too?
No, actually, I have my whole lay on hands, and I still have a cure wounds spell.
Okay. Who wants the last potion?
Although I am also injured, but anyway. That's not.
I think I think it's going to be for Shishiro, who doesn't have healing.
Right, but we don't have her yet, so let's keep it around until we get to it.
Right. It'll just stay in party treasure until we find Shishiro, hopefully alive.
Well, the only problem I see with that is if we need it, how do we, quote, get it out of party treasure? Wouldn't that be back at the horses or whatever?
What's that?
No, party. Well,
Do what I'm saying?
yeah, I'll take them both, and then if
Oh yeah, I guess we gotta get rid of all that stuff you guys have at some point, huh?
Yeah.
yeah,
We can leave it sit in your in room for now. That's fine.
Unless you get worried about what we're holding, yeah, sure, works.
Well, yeah, I mean, right now there's like half a dozen scimitars, 4 short bows. You know, now you throw in some studded leather, some short swords. It's more than you guys are gonna carry around. So, I mean, optimally, you guys would kind of keep that party thing somewhat clear, but it's convenient to have it in there. So for now, we'll leave it there.
Cool.
Anything else anybody wants to take out of the treasure list?
I
put my leather in there. I took one set of studded leather out and put my leather in.
Okay,
Cool.
I see the leather. Cool.
Yeah, nice.
This works really cool. I like that.
All right. So I mean, you guys are basically you have the con. There is the door that I mentioned in my post that I forgot about. What's that?
What's in these barrels and crates? Where is it?
The barrels and crates, these are basically provisions, rather fresh provisions, in fact. The barrels and crates themselves don't seem really too out of place. It is a cellar after all, but when you factor in the fact that this is under a ruined manor, and these are obviously fresh provisions, it's definitely pretty strange. There's also that what is it called? A cistern, like that western thing over there on the western side of the wall is the cistern, full of water, and that's like a fresh water supply, I guess, as well.
Yeah,
Well,
we
that's
think this is our lair.
prisoner. So,
Okay.
Where is Glassglow?
Where is Glasgow?
Wasn't that what his name? Glassglow?
Glassstaff?
Glassstaff. Yes, that sounds right.
Glassstaff? I'm not sure I know of any glass staff. I don't have a glass staff. That'd be silly.
Slap him.
Glass.
where's
Slap
your
him?
leader?
Are we back to torturing people now, John?
Slapping ain't torture.
Yes, John. It's it is.
maybe I can handle this.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe you should just let me handle this.
Yeah, considering I see a cistern, I've heard some terms bandied about waterboarding or something.
I don't think any of that's going to be necessary. Do you? Looking at the ruffian menacingly.
No, definitely not. Well, actually,
Exactly.
but you've already passed a really strong intimidation check, Chris. So, yeah. No, definitely not needed. Actually, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? You got it.
Where's your leader? He's supposed to be in the basement.
I get out of here, right?
You are
give you what
going
you
to get
want?
out of here.
Alive.
If you answer our questions, you will not be harmed any further by us unless you take some sort of offensive action against us.
Oh no! I'm out
Just
of here.
leave when we're done. We're gonna put you in the room so that you can't tell your friends where we are, and then once we're done, you're out of here, man. You're good.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Yes. Well, so Glassstaff is more than likely in his chamber.
Which is where?
It's back in the hideout in there.
How do we access it?
Well, there's a door that you can take out of here, and that'll take you up through the crypts, and then you kind of keep going through there, and then there's the slave pens, and then there's the armory, and then right across from the armory, there's actually a secret door that's not too hard to find if you know the way or know where it is.
Okay. And
And it's pretty simple. There's really just there's this torch sconce right next to it. You just turn it left, and the door opens, and you just go right in.
what threats can we expect further in?
Threats?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's the other
Guards.
guys. Yeah, there's guards.
How many
Yeah.
other guys are we talking in here?
Oh shit! You guys ask hard questions, by the way. How many? Give me a full item list and head count. I want to.
You're lucky we didn't ask for a map.
Well, he could scrawl you something in the dirt if you'd like.
We'll take it.
He says. I don't know. There's probably maybe a dozen of us overall. Something, maybe 10 or 12 of us. Though, I mean, they're talking about bringing new guys in and stuff. So. I'm not really so sure. Oh, and there's the bugbears. They're not really. They're pretty horrible, and they stink. They stink to high heaven. But they sort of leave us alone, and we leave them alone. Glassstaff doesn't think we need them yet, which is right, of course, because I mean we have this stuff handled. So I don't know why they even sent the stupid bugbears.
Who sent the bugbears?
Well, probably the Black Spider. No, I don't know who the Black Spider is, but I know that he's a guy who has gotten us to intimidate the locals. Like, he basically just wants us to kind of lock the town down and make sure the locals don't ask a lot of questions and kind of keep to themselves and keep things quiet. So, which we do, because that's what we do.
Do you know a person named King Groll?
King Groll? No, I don't. Not on any Groll. Especially a king. There's no kings around here. This is
right. So, if we were to try to move through the further in, if we're wearing these cloaks, are we going to be mostly left alone? Is there any sort of sign or passcode, password that we need to know?
well. The skeletons will leave you alone, but I mean the rest of the guys. I mean, we're not exactly stupid, and you guys are not exactly us, if you know what I mean. And he kind of looks at Rastalnos, and you see him. You see the word "horned freak" sort of cross his mind, but he's not sure he should say it aloud. And he's kind of looks at Rastalnos and looks at you all. We also don't have many women in here, so you guys kind of stick out.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that we need to know?
I don't. Oh, the eye monster. Oh,
what?
The eye monster. So, if you go up the door, you're gonna go through the hall. You'll go past the crypt with the skeletons. You'll go past the slave pens. If you take the secret door, once you go out of the store, the secret door leads into a storeroom. When you get out of the storeroom, there's like this big cavern area, wherever this came from. I don't know. And then there's the eye monster in there. It's I don't even know how to describe it, but it's horrific. Anyway, it might get in your head a little bit. We all just try to ignore it as much as we can. So,
Is it trapped there?
no, I think that's where it lives.
Okay.
So, we're good, right?
What's with all the provisions up here?
Oh, this is just almost sort of a front, but this is where we start bringing stuff in, and then we bring it up to the storehouse. I mean, we got a big operation down here, so.
So we already taken this guy's.
What's that?
Have we already taken this guy's cloak?
Yes.
Okay.
There are 3 cloaks that were in the inventory. I've taken 1.
Okay.
And equipped it.
All right.
So, is there anything else that we need to know? I'm talking to the group now.
Not that I can think of. Is there anything special with these slave pins? Or are they just normal pins? What are these?
You asking the guy?
I'm asking Alessander, and he can do it to the guy however he wants.
He can hear you.
I know.
The guy's
You're
looking a
the
little
one that's
confused at this
intimidated
point.
him. He's scared of you.
Well, he should be. So, answer her question.
The slave? No, that's just where we keep, people that get sold off as slaves,
Is that
Guys,
where you brought our friend?
The chick? Yeah. We sent her back in there. Bob and Tom probably are processing her. She's probably in a collar and a gown by now, no doubt, so.
Okay.
I'm up and lock him in now?
You
right.
said I could leave.
You are going to be able to leave.
What?
Like I said,
What?
we're gonna put you in the room.
What?
We're gonna go in. We're gonna
No.
do what we're gonna do, and
We
then
had
you
a
get to
deal.
get out.
We had a deal. We had a deal. Oh, man.
I specifically told you
You guys
what
no
we were going
morals.
to do. I specifically told you what we were going to do. Did you not listen to me?
Dishonorable guys. All right, he's sort of sulky. He's like, all right, can I at least have my sword back?
No.
Oh.
Your sword will be outside of the room.
Oh, thanks a lot. All right, he goes in the bed, closes the door.
Okay. Spike him
Good
in.
luck.
Thank you.
All right, he's staked in.
This cistern, there's nothing special except fresh water.
Yeah, it's like just this pool, it's sort of like a pool of water. There's like a fountain in the western side that pours into this, nice pool. It's dark, like it's dark. Obviously, you can't see into the water because there's.
While Alessander's doing that, cast detect magic on the whole row.
Has detect magic. All right, what does
Yeah.
detect magic do?
Shows me magic.
It is pretty self-explanatory.
For the
Sense the
duration
presence of
of the
magic within
spell?
30 feet of you. If you sense it in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature object. Blocked by a foot of stone, inch of metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood or dirt.
And I've got it up to 10 minutes, so after I take the wonderful ritual casting time, I'm
How long
going
is that?
to see if I have no damn clue. Ask Gerald.
10 minutes to cast a ritual spell. So could we get a total on the amount of time it's taken to search everything, conduct this interrogation, and cast ritual spells?
Well, so I would say by the time the interrogation's over, since you're talking like since the time you cast a charm person, basically.
No, since the time we ended the last fight. We've searched
Well, the
what I've
last
heard,
fight's probably.
everything in both rooms. We searched the cistern, and we've conducted the interrogation. So how much time has passed?
Yeah,
And
I
now
guess
we've
we
cast-
could. I guess you guys could do that sort of all simultaneously, right? Alessander can interrogate the guy. Rafina can cast his detect magic. Somebody else, the other two of you, could be divvying loot and such like that. So we could call that 10 minutes has passed.
All right.
John, you do actually detect magic.
Well, that's strange. Where?
Um,
Dang it.
there is magic coming from in the cistern, on sort of the southern side of the cistern down there. You go over there, or actually, let me have to talk for you. All right, so digging around just a little bit in there, there's actually, you can't see it because the pool's dark, but just below the surface of the water, there's you can feel a rope that is attached into the side of the cistern, and the magic is coming from straight down.
Pull the rope?
All right, so you pull it. It takes a little bit of pulling, but at the end of a 10-foot piece of rope is a waterproof satchel. That's basically there's this waterproof satchel that's hanging down in the water.
Okay, pull it up. Check it out.
All right, inside the satchel are 2 more potions and 50 gold and a clean set of clothing.
What type of clothing?
Sort of like general travel clothing.
Anybody want to test potions, or am I the guinea pig?
Well, I have the identify spell, but I don't
We don't want
do
to waste
anything
it.
if we're going into combat.
Taste the potions.
All right,
Sounds like
it is another healing potion and a potion of invisibility.
Whoa. Okay, who's taking the healing potion?
Right, it's
All
in
those
the...
showed unidentified, of course.
Yeah. I know there's a setting for that somewhere. I'm really trying to find it.
No, it's better that you leave it unidentified.
Well, no, 'cause I gotta do this every time. All right, take the potions, or
Who
whatever
wants
you're
the
gonna take.
other healing, or do you want me to grab it? In fact, actually, why don't you take the healing, GP? Because you're always in combat. Are you going to actually drink it at some point?
All right.
Aha, there it is. Okay.
Nice.
All right,
Is that a free action?
taking a
I
potion.
think drink
Yeah.
is a full action, huh?
Don't know.
And if it's in your backpack, it's an action. If it's in like a belt pouch, it can be like a bonus action. If it's in your hands, it's a free action.
Oh, wow. As a bonus action, that'd be perfect. So put it in a belt pouch. We should all be carrying those at some point. Okay, who's taking invisibility?
I think we can figure that out. I mean,
Well, John needs that actually
Why?
because you have the worst stealth, right? You're in heavy armor.
You're the one that always fails the stealth checks.
Only until I get a breastplate.
And I'm in scale mail. And I have no decks. Well, yeah, I have no decks, so it don't matter to me. And
Well, I'll take it then.
take it. Unless anybody else has a comment against.
It's really Rafina shouldn't have it because she can't be in the dark.
Pretty much. Who's taking the last cloak? Alessander, are you taking it or am I?
I already have one.
Okay. Rask has the other. GP?
Yeah, I'll take the other dirty scarlet cloak.
Grab it, equip it. You realize the cost of travel clothes, all it says is the cost is clean?
Well,
And it's awesome, but I mean, cost
Well.
is clean.
Probably isn't that big a deal.
It was just more of a curiosity.
Hey, can I wash this cloak in the cistern before I put it on?
wash it in the cistern. Yeah. I mean, it'll be
Well-
wet.
I mean, that's drinking water. You really want to wash that nasty thing in drinking water? What if we want to drink that water? Sure, do what you want.
Okay, I wash it in the cistern.
Okay. All right. It's still pretty well. Okay. How long are we gonna take? I mean,
No,
you can rinse it in the cistern if you want, but I mean, I think it'll take a few minutes to try to. I don't. How do you wash a cloak?
you have to dry it, and I don't see any way to dry it.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a slightly less dirty scarlet cloak now, but it's very heavy.
So- Don't forget that we're still on a ticking clock here, everyone.
Let's go through the
Yeah, we
door
gotta
then.
keep moving.
No. Must do laundry. I mean, I gotta. That's Daryl playing his character, so I can appreciate that.
No, I was talking to them.
Yeah, so let's get a move on. I put on one of the other dirty cloaks.
Yeah,
I don't
Daryl,
wash
you can
mine.
rename yours to a slightly less dirty scarlet cloak.
I've got less dirty Scarlet Cloak.
Less
and I won't
dirty.
put
Okay,
Swamp.
less dirty's fine. Less dirty's fine.
Clear our ruffians off the combat, please.
All right. No, wait.
Okay.
Where is the?
So, if we decided we're moving further in,
Yeah. So there's a door there to the north. I've set you. How do we? What's the marching order?
Pretty much as you see it, except I'm following up the rear like usual.
How long
Gotcha.
does that invisibility potion last?
Invisibility is 10 minutes.
You become invisible for 1 hour.
Oh,
Wow,
Crazy, yeah.
that's a hell of a potion.
unless you take some sort of offensive action.
Yeah, like in front of the eye monster. It's going to eat our lunch.
Well, so if these, the guard mentioned that these cloaks will keep the skeletons from paying attention to us. So we're in a situation where the person who's not wearing a cloak is going to attract attention from a skeleton.
It's okay, I'm a cleric. Let's do it.
All right.
He also said if we went in the room.
All right.
All right. I see somebody open the door.
well, I guess that's Grey Petal's responsibility, right?
Yeah.
She's clearly terrified of opening this door because she knows whatever's behind is going to kill her. Because her armor and shield.
Grey Petal's not afraid of anything.
Oh no, she's terrified at this point. So
Oh,
she's
yeah,
open-
of everything now.
She's
she essentially doesn't believe she has wearing armor and weapons. So
she's been shaken.
Delusions.
well,
All right.
2 sessions of getting critically hit every time someone attacks her.
Hey, don't even talk to me.
All right.
How many times can I do this channel divinity stuff?
Once, but you get it back on a short rest.
Because I can do that and get back up to 10 hit points. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
No, 5
someone
times.
above your halfway, their max, past their halfway up the maximum. So I'd only get 3 hit points back. Nobody else would heal.
Okay, but we could do that if need be for healing from now forward. At least once.
So do I say anything?
Yes. Aha. Ha ha ha. All right. So thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors. There doesn't seem to be anything in this hallway, just a long, empty hallway.
Right. All right. Well, Grey Petal will go along the left, carefully and slowly, make her way across the left side of the wall to the double doors.
All right.
All right.
Carefully and slowly. All
But
right, hang on.
should we
ought-
assign Alessandra?
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. For you slow. All right, tokens are locked, motherfuckers. Jesus. Let's see. Grey Petal.
Yeah.
You get to here, and well, actually, I guess technically you get to here, and the floor under you gives way, so you get to here. All right, so this, how do I draw? Let's see.
Technically, how do traps work, Gerald? Do you know?
How do they work?
Passive check, or
Oh, well,
Can you guys
the
see
problem
this?
with 5e is that the design
nice
is
one.
complicated.
All right, so the floor here basically all falls out from below you. You are going to need to make a DC 15 dex save. I'm going to give you advantage since you were proceeding slowly and cautiously.
Oh, look at that.
Also,
The nimble gray petal laughs at the pathetic attempt of this floor to trap her as she steps on it. She steps on it, the floor gives way. She doesn't even start to fall in. She just stands there, clearly unperturbed. That's just how that's how the lithe gray petal works. All right, so the problem now is that there's a 10-foot hole in front of you. Along the edges, along the edges of the pit, there is a narrow ledge, less than actually probably about 6 inches wide, that you could try to use to skirt across the south or the north side of this pit. Or it's 10 foot.
Dude, right?
What's that?
I'm assuming we were not warned about that pit from that dude, right?
I don't recall.
Okay.
He did not mention the pit.
Might have forgot.
next time we see him, we're killing him.
Oh, it's a
All right,
20-foot
then
deep pit. by the
Anything
way.
at the bottom?
Just dirt, actually. Just like a kind of a hole, a 20-foot, basic 20-foot deep hole. Actually, it would be pretty simple, I guess, just to climb down and go back up the other side for you. But
Are we doing anything else in this room? Because I still have detect magic for 10 minutes. So.
you do not detect any magic. All right, Great Petal goes down. This is actually real easy to get down and back up, just because it's like very rough. So I'm not even gonna make you make a strength check, Great Petal.
God, no to that.
Because I love you. All right, so Great Petal goes down, out of sight, comes back up a moment later on the other side of the pit. You are now in front of the big copper doors with the mournful angel.
So I'll search the mournful angel while the rest make their way across the pit.
All right, the rest making your way across the pit.
Yeah.
Put Rafina at the back of the room, keep me about 20 foot behind the party because of the light.
All right. Yeah. So this is just a pretty typical relief carving. The doors just look like they just push in. No locks, no handles or anything. Just basic doors.
You may want to wait till the party's up to you, GP.
Yeah, do we need to do any kind of checks to get through there?
If you want to climb down the wall and back up the other side, it's pretty simple. Yeah, it'd take you longer than it took Great Petal, but it's a pretty basic walk. It's actually a little more harrowing if you wanted to try to walk across a narrow ledge. You could, but just going down and up is pretty simple, really.
Okay.
Once everybody's across, I'll open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're waiting on Rafina.
Get it close to you with the light.
Be somewhere. I don't know. You guys can put it wherever. Bonk. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this again.
Well, how is this place lit without our light?
So the hallway you're in right now is actually pitch dark except for Rafina's light. There were torches and stuff in the area where the guys were standing, but this area is just dark. It's obvious. Doesn't seem like it's used at all. It's just pitch black. Drawing these things is tricky. The look of concentration on my face. Okay.
It's just skeletons.
So this is a crypt. So you had the cellar, and the cellar leads into what is a fairly typical rich person's family crypt. And it seems like that's where you are now. 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt. Propped against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusted mail. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in that tarnished copper plate. There are 2 other doors you can spot, one across the way, and one, well, I guess just as you walk in that far, you can see the one that I do. So there are 2 other doors in this room that I mentioned.
Can you destroy the skeletons?
I mean, they're just, they're just, look like these ceremonial skeletons that have been standing there for however long they've been there. Probably wouldn't be too hard to destroy them. What's that?
Which should come to life at any point when I walk in.
Perhaps.
Because if this is the skeletons he's talking about, he said, across from the armory, secret door to ensconce, past the equipment room with eye monster, past the skeletons and slave pins to get to that point.
Which way takes us to Shishiro?
Past the skeletons to the slave pins to the equipment room where we've got to turn the sconce, according to the guide. So I would assume this is skeletons at the moment. You're wearing a cloak, so it probably will ignore you. I'm the only one without a cloak. When I walk in the room, all hell should break loose.
Oh, let's see.
Y'all want to each get next to a skeleton then?
No. I have no interest in that.
You get a free move on yourselves. So you come in. The skeletons do nothing. They're just skeletons standing there doing nothing. They are clad in bits of rusty mail. Let's see.
All right, so Rafina, why don't you come in and see what happens?
Okay.
And I'm going to walk in with her.
Put me right inside the door.
All right. All right. You come inside the door, and the skeletons do nothing.
Okay.
Let's see. You guys are coming in. You can see that the lid of each sarcophagus is carved to depict the people probably entombed within. Looks like 2 are male and 1 female. These are all humans. 2 human males and 1 female, all wearing very regal, noble clothing.
Or an indication of what god they were buried under?
There aren't any religious things. There are the oak trees, like the columns that are made into oak trees, but they don't seem to bear any kind of religious semblance so much as just nice. So yeah, you don't notice any kind of religious symbols anywhere around this crypt, actually.
Any exits, or are those doors at the top and right?
Yeah, doors at the top and the right.
Okay. Pick a room, any room?
Do we know which way leads to the slave pits?
We don't.
All right, then. I'll go over here.
I think
Search
that's...
this door. Huh?
Well, that might be the way, but it seems more... Well, no. That's fine. I was thinking it might be more likely that this one is... The northernmost one would be... I'm going to stick next to Rafina.
All right, so the northern one.
Well, open the one to the right. Just see what's in it.
Are you guys staying back here, or are you guys advancing with
staying back. I'm staying back to the back because of my life.
Okay.
I moved up near.
We should move up as well. Rafina.
1 second.
You want us behind them?
I don't know. If we crowd together too much, it could be dangerous.
Remember, I have light. You all can see in the dark. I can't.
Yeah, I don't want to leave you alone unless that triggers skeletons.
Let it trigger them. I mean, y'all will hit them from the back. Walk to the middle of the room next to a skeleton. See what happens.
You go next to the skeleton, and the skeleton continues its eternal stare off into nothing.
Okay, good.
Sorry, just reading. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. So you're here. Let's see. Grey Petal opens the door.
Well, I was going to search it
sorry.
and then listen, then open the door.
Okay, you search it, listen.
How long does the search and listen take? Is that a minute each or something?
It varies. It's up to the DM.
The reason I'm asking is I'll keep casting Detect Magic if we're going to go slow.
All right. So what is? I don't know how search and listen works in 5e.
Search what?
Search and listen. How does that work in 5e?
It's just a perception check.
All right. Well, is that a hidden perception check or is that a? It must be hidden, right?
I'd hide it. Yeah.
This doesn't matter.
All right.
Either
Throw
way.
me a. All right. Throw me a perception check in the tower. Let's try a tower roll for now.
Right. Skills, perception.
And I do want to mention to everyone that I can use the the breath of Veronestra to open doors.
Nice.
That's cool. Is that a cantrip?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Mage hand's now a cantrip.
Well,
All
that
right.
kind of works for me.
Okay, well, Great Petal, you find nothing out of the ordinary about this door. It's not even locked. It just opens in. You'd push it open, and you don't hear anything listening at the door.
Did
Alright.
my perception check even roll? I put one in the tower.
No, I see nothing from you.
Okay. Should I, or does it matter?
Oh, well, Great Petal's
Well-
at the door listening and searching.
It depends on how much time it takes.
Well, I was right by her, so I'm not actually doing a separate. Did that roll?
Nope.
Hmm.
Should just drag it to the tower.
That's what I'm dragging perception to the tower.
Are you dragging the die? The die thing?
No, there's no die next to
Yes.
perception.
Under skills.
Oh, on
After
skills.
doing, it's under skills you've got to pull.
Got it. I was using the one off my main sheet. All right, so doing that.
Okay. You also see nothing out of the ordinary and hear nothing going on.
All right, I'll
How
stand.
long's all this taken us?
Okay. I am going to use the breath of Veronestra to open the door.
I'm gonna look this up real quick because I'm curious to see what this is. How come I don't have this?
Should have everything in the module, buddy.
I don't. It's not. That's a spell?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
But that's not the cantrip's real name. It's the cantrip's real name.
Yeah, it's called Mage Hand.
Ah. Interesting. All right. Gotcha.
A spectral hand, a spectral floating hand appears at the point you choose within range. The hand lasts for the duration or until you dismiss it as an action. The hand
Excellent.
vanishes if you cast it more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast the spell again. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use it to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from your open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. You can move the hand up 30 feet each time you use it. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Excellent. All right. That is what I read as well.
And
I like that it's called the Breath of Veronestra. That's very cool.
and basically, it's instead of a hand, it looks like wisping oak leaves.
Very nice.
Spectral.
All right. So you backed up there, Great Petal?
Yep.
All right. Your vision's going to be limited a little bit.
Until the door is safely open.
All right. The door is safely opened. Actually, this is just a lot easier to do. Ah. All right.
Hey, cool.
All right, this room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of the cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women, a trio of, a pair of disheveled human women and one not disheveled looking woman, are held in the cell to the south while a human boy is confined to the north. They're all dressed in plain gray tunics, and 3 of the 4 have iron collars fitted around their necks. There's a heap of discarded clothing and some items piled carelessly against the far wall.
All right.
Also, guys are actually well. That's fine.
Two
Also-
soon-to-be dead guards. Cool.
There are two of the now familiar looking red brand ruffian dudes that you guys are used to seeing. And they look up and like, hey, what are you doing here? Cat.
Great pet.
Yeah, they see Great Petal. All right. Let's roll initiative. They know that there are no cats in here. Roll initiative. Oh,
How do you roll so high?
I don't have any idea.
I want to start trying double clicking the little thing instead of actually throwing it in the box.
Well, I didn't even throw that one. I just press a button to roll initiative, so it just rolled initiative. All right. Oh, all right. I go first. Let's see. I guess this guy will step to the door. Or actually, he doesn't need to step, huh? Can he see you? He can see Rastalnos. All right, Rastalnos. This guy will throw a javelin at you. Target. Wrong one. That's ruffian number 1. Ruffian number 1 is going to target Great Petal. All right, ruffian number 1 throws a javelin at the young.
You're not targeted yet. It doesn't show you targeting her.
No, I'm targeting her.
Okay.
3 of these guys have javelins. Maybe they don't. Alright, apparently my guys don't have javelins. So they'll just run up.
Oh, no, I can't reach him.
He'll run up and attack. And attack. Alright, look, I'm just going to double click. I'm never going to roll. Oh, misses the Great Petal.
Next to the, on top of the coffin, the other one can get there too. Because now you can move as long as you're still threatened. You can move wherever you want. 2
misses on the lovely Great Petal. This guy will run out and stand next to his buddy and stand up on the coffin. He too will target the cat because cats are really strange. Target the cat. All right, Great Petal.
Oh, Great Petal. Poor Great Petal.
Look, it's cool. When I double click, I miss. Let's see if I roll if it does anything different.
Yeah.
Oh man, I might have found a weakness in the code. Let's see. Damage.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Great Petal status heavy. Why status heavy?
Got half of her hit points down.
Oh, she didn't heal earlier.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't get hit
12
earlier.
out of 18. Last I saw on Discord.
She was, and then she just took 3.
Yep.
Now that's 9.
Alessander, your turn.
All right. Let's... Let's just go ahead and miss.
All right, Eldritch Blast. Misses and hits the wall. Anything else?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
All right, pass turn, please. All right, I got it. The Lith Grey Petal.
Oh.
It is your action.
As a bonus action, she's going to cast Armor of Faith on herself. Shield, yeah, Shield of Faith. So
Shield of Faith.
Her AC is 21 now. I'm gonna have to do that here.
Right over there on that table right there.
All right, it's 21 AC. Then for her action, who's this? Ruffian 1.
You're currently targeting Seshiro.
That's not nice.
It happens.
She will scimitar this guy.
Nice.
Oh.
That is going to do 5.
All right. Damage taken.
Okay.
Who's up? Rastalnos.
Yeah, Reskstanos is going to attack the same one as Grey Petal. Rapier. And here we go. And miss. Oh, wait. Yeah, miss.
Miss. That is a huge miss.
And then cast Bardic Inspiration. Wait, how many? We haven't rested, have we?
Oh,
We have not.
I'm gonna say I'm probably out of those. I don't know.
You don't know?
It's been a couple days.
No,
We had a bat.
no. You start with 3, right? You used 1 the last fight. You should have 2 left.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to. Oh wait, some people may still have.
I still do.
You still have it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give Grey
How long
Petal
does that
Bardic
last?
Lasts for
10 minutes.
then no, probably not.
Then probably it's done.
okay.
Definitely. No.
All right,
If it's
I'm-
10 minutes, then no.
Yeah, and it's 10 minutes. I'm gonna give that back to Alessander.
All right, Alessandro, you once again are inspired by the bard.
He's pretty inspiring.
Apparently.
And
All
Hey,
right.
Grey Petal, why do you have an effect on you?
Because that's my Shield of Faith.
Nice.
Oh.
Sashiro, I don't know how much you can do from inside the pen, but it is your turn to act.
I will attack the door to try to get out.
All right, that is going to be a very difficult strength check.
I can handle those. I have a 10
Okay.
strength. Okay.
You have a 10 strength?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Natural 20 always succeeds.
bounce off the door.
Oh, no. I have athletics, too.
Oh,
Can I be in
okay.
athletics?
With athletics, yes, you can with athletics. Athletics can do it.
Sweet. Okay, so...
Make an athletics
Still
check, I guess.
Nice. So how do I do an athletics check?
Skills.
Oh, man.
Click
Okay,
skills,
there.
click the die next to it.
Okay. Well, sorry. I haven't actually had to get to play this character much, so I haven't actually rolled much. Okay.
Where it says, there you go.
Oh, man, if that would have been a 20. That would have been really cool, Paul. All right, yeah, you bounce off the door. This is a pretty solid door, and you bounce off.
I believe it.
The boy across the way is actually sitting there. He's actually got like his hands over his ears and his head is like ah. And the woman or the two women are just holding each other in the corner, still trying to get further into the corner as much as they can. They're all just kind of freaking out, like not looking, not what's going on. They're obviously very scared of these guards in this area here.
Okay.
Anything else, Sashiro?
At this point, all I can do is maybe comfort them, I guess.
Yeah, you're
I
a
can
little
throw a
screwed.
rock.
You could
And
you could throw a rock if you'd like. Yeah.
That happens.
One rock.
Wait, no, but you already took an action though. You can't throw a rock. No, you already took an action.
I'll save my rock.
All right.
And I
next
try to
turn.
comfort them.
Okay. All right. So you can go over there and comfort them. Rafina.
I'm going to try the light of the thunder on this guy.
Die, light of the thunder.
Ah, he made it.
Oh, that was, he invoked his save. Interesting. All right. So
Yes, he actually saved. He actually made a save, so nothing
Nice.
happened.
I think he actually failed to save. Your DC should be higher than 10.
It says 10. Dex DC 10.
Should be higher than 10. It's your save DC. It's your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus plus 8. It's 13.
So it automatically rolls his save when John
Yes.
takes an action.
Yes,
Yeah.
I cast a spell. So the save is incorrect. It should be a.
It actually failed to save.
So it's not a Dex DC 10.
So your
know how to
spell
set up-
DC should be 13.
You know how to
So
set
I
up the
get
DC,
it,
Gerald?
roll it, anyway.
You know how to set up the DC? Like, is he? So John's rolling a save. He's not casting a spell, is he?
Yes, that's in Sacred Flame. But I didn't realize I
see.
got a bonus. By default, then it should be a 13 is his DC.
Yeah, there's gotta be a way to set your DC. You gotta figure that. We gotta
I
figure that
just
out.
did. I just figured it. You've
Well, yeah,
got
but
to edit your spell list and then change it.
You have to manually change your spell DC.
Yes.
Oh,
There's an
that's a pain in the
option when you
ass.
click on it where if you go to the little magnifying glass, it has a save type Dex DC group DC plus, and then you have an option with a bonus, and that's where I guess you put your bonus, which for my wisdom is 3. Now, is there any other add to that?
No, not at your level.
Okay, so it just starts with my the DC is my wisdom bonus plus whatever DC is the spell, correct?
No, it's your it's 8
Yeah.
plus your wisdom bonus plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Okay, let me get something for Chrissy while you guys do that.
Okay, so then it may be correct then, because if I have my, if it's Dex, so it's 8 plus 3 would be 12.
No. Your spell DC is your character class's primary attribute, which is wisdom. It
Okay,
will always be 13. Now he rolls his dexterity against your spell DC.
so what's my spell DC? Because it said group DC,
I don't
and
know.
it
You
gives
can
it
probably
as a
click that.
DC 10. That's why I'm confused.
I don't have a spell that throws a savings throw, so I don't know. Wait, maybe this does. Yeah. So let's see.
That shows DC 10.
So, all right.
So
So
that means that Alessanders is wrong too then.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how to. I'm not seeing those same options that y'all are talking about.
Okay, go to the spell side. Go to combat. I think I'm on. Hold on. Let me scroll down.
Mine automatically made it a DC 13. I don't know why.
If you click the little bottom slash, it has edit list. Once you click the edit list, then you can actually
Oh.
click the little magnifying glass next to the spell for save.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gives me an option under that. It says it's magic. It says type is Dex. And it says DC, group DC plus.
click on that. Click on
Right.
that. You get 8 plus ability, right?
Right?
Next to it, put stat wisdom, and make sure the gold star is highlighted. The star is gold.
It is gold.
That is
Okay.
the correct
Gotcha.
spell DC for that spell.
So
Why
what?
do they automatically have that?
It would be nice. I mean, it did on my character. My character's spell DCs are correct.
How do you get it on? Yeah, mine looks
Sorry about that.
correct. But
Poor Christy's so sick.
how do you get the?
All right. So did
What's
we
the
figure out
bonus?
Rafina's damage?
No, I can throw damage. That's
I'll put in the text.
it's 1 day radiant. 6.
Did you hit him? Oh, you didn't have
Now
him
6
targeted.
light. I had him targeted because now his damage is heavy.
Oh, so he did get hit. Okay, he's only taken 2 hits?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well then, are you done? Are you gonna move or pass turn or?
I am just going to pass the turn now. There's nothing else for me to do.
All right. The ruffians. Ow! You guys are a little tough. Let's see. Rastalnos. Didn't you hit him last time? We'll let these guys break off. So he's
no,
gonna
I
continue
missed.
to attack.
I missed. Gray Petal hit him with the scimitar.
Okay, Gray Petal, you're missed again.
Do you see my AC as 21?
I see your AC as AC on here.
Oh,
In
we'll
this
see.
yeah, let's see. I see it as 19 on the party sheet in the combat tracker. Is it listed in the combat tracker?
Not for me.
Yeah, I think I still have your AC as 19 right now.
Nope, it's 21, so.
Your effect AC 2.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If it's AC 2 or is it AC add 2?
Plus 2.
I don't know.
Now
I'll have to
your
look at it.
AC is still says 19 in the. Well, we'll see if it hits you. I didn't mean to mess up your thing.
Currently, Red Brand Ruffian 1 missed.
Yeah, he missed twice. I think I attacked twice, right? Yeah.
Correct.
He has missed twice on Grey Petal. He'll pass. Red Brand Ruffian 2 is going to switch his target to Rastalnos right in front of him. Whoops. Targeting too many people. Alright, Rastalnos. Feel the bite of his sword. No. How about this time? Hit. Take a hit. Hit for max damage. Oh.
Do I
Painful.
get, I don't get Hellish Rebuke until next level, is that correct?
That's correct.
I am counting on you players to be better at your characters than I am. Which is a low bar. let me tell you. Alessander, it is your turn once again. Alessander, that Eldritch Blast isn't doing you a lot of good stuff yet today.
No,
Gray
not
Petal.
at this time.
Gray Petal's turn, alright. No.
Oh, come on, Gray Petal.
Whenever I do,
Rastalnos.
does Thunder Wave damage friendly people?
Yeah, but you can place it. You can place it where it won't hit me.
No, it's centered on me.
No. It's not. It's hard to describe.
I imagine it would be really, really noisy.
Let me try and show you how it works.
A
Reading
wave
the
of force
description.
sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. Yeah, so you can put the cube probably wherever you want, I imagine. Like
You can put it like this. Well, I don't know. You got.
I think if I use Thunder Wave right now, Gray Petal's in.
You can put it like this. If you can see that.
I can see that.
I think that's going to hurt them.
No, because
Actually,
everybody's
that wouldn't.
hiding.
That'd be fine. Because you guys are all huddled in corners conveniently. So this square Gerald drew, and it's actually a 20-foot square, so it would actually be smaller than that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so I was under the impression that it would be.
How do you turn it, Gerald?
How did you
There's
create
like
that?
there's a little square at the bottom.
Just drag it?
Yeah, you just click on it, drag it. It has to be kind of like on you.
I can I see. I can resize it though. It just doesn't let me turn it.
Yeah, do you see that little square at the bottom in the middle of the line?
Yeah, that's how I resize it. Like I can make it big. Whoops.
You just
Oh, you resized it. Never mind. You must have resized it right when I resized it, because I resized it and went to 15, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I can control it," but I can't.
Fine.
I
Make
got
your
it.
own.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, so sure, you can catch these guys without catching the gorgeous Great Petal.
I'm not sure that that's correct, but I'm gonna play it since you're allowing it.
Yeah, I actually read it the same way you did, Elliot. It's actually in a there's a sage advice that describes it.
There's a what?
There's sage advice, like an extra piece outside the game that they publish every once in a while that explains.
Okay.
It's not centered on you. It originates from you. So
It's really poorly worded.
yeah, I think I will read it. And since Sterling elucidated us on it, yeah, we'll basically put you at like one of the edges.
All right, so
I don't like you guys rolling my saves for me. Not cool.
all right, so
We have an option.
I didn't see. It's not supposed to be targeting you, your one dude. It's supposed both your guys are supposed to do a save.
Then you should have targeted the second one also.
Yeah, you have to target everything that's going to get hit manually.
I think you can control target. Oh, you got it now, yeah.
All right, so we got your dudes, and one of them saved and one of them didn't. Now, the one who saved is the one who failed the first save. So, however,
No, you rolled the same exact thing you rolled last time. That's very fair. Actually, that's like cosmically fair. You rolled another 8 and then a 15.
So one of them fails, one of them succeeds.
Yeah.
All right. So then, damage-wise, the one takes 8, the other one takes 4. The one who saved takes 4, and the one who failed his save gets cast back, gets thrown 10 feet away from me.
He's going to hit a wall.
That's wild.
Oh, hit my wall. Hit my wall.
Well, yeah, I don't think he aimed it quite that way.
Yeah, so, well, one took the damage, so we'll just move him back 10 feet.
Yeah, he took 8. He took 8, so yeah, he's probably in rough shape.
He's in critical shape.
Critical. All right. Are you done? Sashiro, your turn again. I guess there's still not much you can do.
Throw a stone hard enough to kill it?
I don't actually have a rock. Oh, I have a rock, so I'm going to throw a rock.
All right.
I'm just going to roll a d20.
Okay.
Add my dex +3.
Target him. Target him.
Never mind. Don't worry.
Hit the bar. Hit me back in the forehead.
Have you hit anything in this campaign yet, Paul?
He hasn't had many chances.
I'm a damage sink.
Paul, you know what? It's funny, man. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna plan out something and have it work the way, like, you guys are gonna do it the way I hope you do it. You know, my actual hope for this, Paul. I wanted to start with you. I actually wanted to give you the chance to fight these guys by yourself. I mean, they probably would have killed you, I guess, but
that's not my character's MO. My character's MO is to wait for the party.
Yeah,
to do everything with the party.
Well, I would like I was really expecting, optimally, one of them would have come into the cage to handle you, which is a bad situation for him against a monk, and then I don't know how that would have played out, but that was kind of my hope for like how it might.
I knew what your plan was, and that was nice, but yeah, it didn't fit with my character.
But it made sense though. Like it made, yeah. Anyways, but it made real good sense with the story and who these guys are, and anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, so on to Rafina.
Move to there.
Am I loud? Am I a good voice level?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Move where?
I'm moving up 2. That way I have line of sight on Ruffian 1 still. And I'm
Ruffian
casting
1?
my Sacred Flame. Yep. One that's critically damaged at the moment.
Yeah, but he's kind of like in the other room.
I should get line of sight anyway you cut it.
I don't know about that.
Go within 20 foot of my lantern.
Look, I'll move here. I'll move him there. It makes it easy. No, I don't know. I just don't. I don't see line of sight from where you are. It's just from
through the door. I can't see him.
What if you go up one more square? I think then you can see him.
Put me wherever I can see him.
All right. You can clearly see him now.
But that's the wrong character.
Okay.
Oh shit, Robert. Oh, no wonder. I'm sorry, John. Wait, where I moved you, Alessandro. Where were you? Here.
No, one more. Yeah, that one.
This is you. Oh, yes. No,
On
I'm
the
sorry.
purple background. Can I see Red Band Ruffian run?
Yes,
Yes?
you can clearly see him now. I'm sorry. I thought you were Alessandro. My bad. Sorry.
Ah, he actually made it though.
All right, so he's
Lucky
okay.
He's okay. Your turn.
Hang on. Um, John,
Yes.
as you move up, you're not going to believe this.
The skeletons come alive, don't they?
The skeletons finally come alive.
Oh man.
Okay, what's the rules on turning now, sure?
You have to make a
How
wisdom
do
save
you-
against your spell.
How do you work new monsters into combat, Gerald? Do they get an initiative and then they go next turn?
I'll be with you in a minute, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give them.
Yeah, you roll initiative for them, and then they work. They get into the next full cycle.
Crap. How do I just roll their initiatives though?
So then I guess you're going to have to put it back to my turn so I can turn them. 'Cause I don't see where that takes a second action, as per se.
Is that an action or is that a? I'll just give him this. No, that's fine.
Doesn't say.
Action.
Turn is an action.
Yes.
Where is
You
initiative?
can't open enemy's action.
All right, so 9. So I'm basically just gonna give them the initiative roll I rolled. So. All right. Okay.
So then, as I
Yeah, so
move
as
up,
you-
they come
So
alive.
basically, as you move up and you cast the spell at this guy, you see suddenly the skeletons as they've been standing there in their eternal long stare. Finally, their heads all turn and look right at you, Rafina.
Wonderful.
All right, Red Bram Ruffian 1. Alright, he is going to come and move here and ready an action.
So he's out of line of sight then.
Yeah, so he basically comes and hides in the corner here with his short sword drawn, waiting for someone to come in the doorway.
Good. Sashiro can kill him.
Well, he doesn't know that, John. Red Brand Ruffian 2 continues his relentless assault against Rastalnos. Missing. Well, it's a lot different when I don't critical hit every roll. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
How the
Alessandro,
rest
to you once again. You are currently surrounded by skeletons, though they are ignoring you. They all seem to be looking right at Rafina.
Yeah.
Well, you think they are. The one behind you is sort of looking in your direction, but the two in front of you are certainly looking at Rafina.
I am going to move here and hope that they decide not to attack me.
Yeah, so you're not disengaging, correct?
I am not disengaging.
All right, let's see. Hold on a second. All right, they don't attack you.
Sweet. And then... Oh. I'm not targeting myself.
Die, self!
Okay. The only one I can see right now is Ruffian 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give him... Hey, look, I finally got him.
A little taste of the Eldritch Blast. I gotta guess, we don't have any sound effects for Eldritch Blast. What's up with that?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh, it happens on Damn It. Oh no, that's him going dead. Alright, he is down. Ruffian 2 is down. I think that puts the end of your turn.
That does.
Pass turn,
I
please.
moved and...
Great Pedal. There are a few skeletons. There is a dead ruffian. There is a disappeared ruffian.
Well, I need to come over here.
Through the skeleton?
No, I could go across the dead body, south, and then southwest. I don't know if I can.
All right,
Yes.
I could take this guy off, right?
Here,
I'll just take him off. But you want to get to that spot. All right, you got movement for that? I'll accept it. All right.
Yeah. All right. Then, who is it? Skeleton 2?
I don't know. The 2 is right above you.
Let's see. Skeleton 2. And then we will... Oh.
Oh, man. Skeleton is beat.
Oh.
Oh, Skeleton's got stronger than in first edition.
Yep. Seems like.
All right,
Okay, for my
Rastalnos,
turn.
your turn. Sashiro, you're on deck.
I grabbed the scarlet cloak from Ruffian number 2 and put it on Rafina.
Okay, I feel like there should be some kind of die roll in there somewhere for that, but I guess that sounds reasonable. Okay, done.
Okay.
Rafina, you have a red cloak on. Thanks
Already
to
red cloak.
Rastalnos.
Okay.
All right, pass turn.
Right. Passing the turn. Very good.
Sashiro.
Time
Walk
shot.
through there.
Oh man, I knew it. I knew it. He didn't know it, but I knew it.
Then I get my little attacks.
All right, Paul.
And
What are you doing to
I've
this
never
guy?
had. What's that?
What are you doing to this guy?
I'm gonna punch through the bars at him.
Okay,
Control
so
click the ruffian.
I'm going to give you disadvantage on the roll since you've got to punch through the bars to hit this guy.
Absolutely. Okay. And how do I target? Because I've never had a chance.
Control click the bad guy.
Okay.
In the combat tracker. He is
Right.
roughly number 1.
Control click.
You might be able to control his token as well. Like control click his token too.
No, you had it.
I had it.
No,
Yeah.
you had it.
You got
Yeah,
it.
there.
Yeah.
You've got it now.
Okay. And then, how do you impose a disadvantage on me, Roy?
At the
Let's
bottom
see.
left, where it says advantage, disadvantage.
Just click the dis thing by your dice.
There's a modifier. Interactive events. Advantage.
Okay. And I am using my unarmed attack. Cool. So first one hits.
Paul doesn't even care. He's like, psh, bars, schmars. It's finally a chance to attack something. This is the first
Feels
combat,
good.
Paul. This is the first combat you've been in where you haven't been unconscious the entire fight.
I know.
Maybe-
Well, there was a brief thing with a goblin once where I slapped a goblin for fun.
It's cheating because he had bars between him and the bad guys.
So
I'm also
Paul, you
gonna
should
use
put
my-
yourself in a cage and just fight from inside this cage everywhere you go.
That's
You're
what
right.
All around
fighting means.
I'm using my bonus attack on him as well.
He has 1 hit point. Paul, just roll damage. Like, jeez, Paul.
Paul was mad. Man. He's like,
The pent up rage.
shit.
Okay.
Oh.
My +3 bonuses will kill him.
Oh my god. Yeah, so you annihilate this guy, man. So you guys see as you guys sit there, all of a sudden this body, this ruffian comes flying across. And he's
You
like
should
lying
roll
here
1
dead.
damage so that it would put him as dying on the tracker.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
okay.
throw your damage out. All right,
Okay.
he's down. Skeletons.
How do I pass the turn?
Oh,
Hit the arrow in the bottom
Yeah.
left-hand corner of the tracker.
Okay.
hey. All right, the skeletons got as far as turning their heads towards Rafina, and now they turn their heads back to their neutral eternal gaze at the far wall. No longer animate. Let's see. He does the same. He does the same. He does the same.
Then if everybody grabs the skeleton head and rips it off, will I kill the skeleton?
You can attack the skeletons if you'd like. It's up to you.
Well, we have to get these prisoners out of here.
Yep.
So are we ripping skeleton heads off or no?
Yes.
Or actually,
Okay.
we don't need to do that.
Correct?
What's that?
They're prone, correct?
They're standing.
I just need to know if you're going to attack the skeletons or not. That's really just all I need to know.
I say yes.
Well, it's your action. So, well, actually, no. I mean, the skeletons aren't doing anything. They're just standing there. You guys can decide to attack them or leave them alone.
Because we don't have enough cloaks to get everybody out, so
Well,
we have enough for Shishiro, which that's it. Then we got to leave all the prisoners in here.
No, we have
Good point.
1 extra.
So
Oh no, we have
that's
1 for
two-
Shishiro.
You
But
can ferry them
well,
out,
we can also
people at a time. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to. Sorry.
so
we
it's,
can also
Sounds like, hey, I know how to do this. Wait, never mind.
so it
That's
seems
great.
that the skeletons only animate. They only animate when one of us wounds somebody somebody without a red cloak wounds somebody with a red cloak is when they came to life.
Right. Or when
So
they get
the-
far into the room.
These other captives should be able to just leave. They should be able to walk out with no harm.
I think
or
that they
Anybody-
animate when someone without a cloak got to a certain point. But we can easily
That's
just
correct.
escort them out
It
just by
was-
changing cooks.
or we can just
No.
have 4 of us.
Rafina missed her first attack, so they didn't animate. Rafina hit her second attack, and they animated.
Well,
Yeah.
we can test
We
it out
don't
real-
need to. We have 5 cloaks.
We can test it.
4 of us can leave the room. The 5th one can take the 4 cloaks to the people, get them out of the room, and then we can put the cloaks back on.
Assuming there are no more skeletons. Or
We
no-
know there's
on
no
the
skeletons
way
in the
out.
other hall. We were just in there.
There's
Is
there
it
could
worth?
be other traps. There could be other pitfalls in here.
But there's
relate-
not. We've just been in that room that leads to the exit.
We haven't
All
been
right,
in this
We're
whole
gonna do what
manner.
Chris said.
We're gonna
Did
do
you
what?
hear that? Did you hear Chris?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you hear? No, I'm talking to Roy. Roy, did you hear Chris?
I'm sorry. What did Chris say?
We're gonna take the cloaks. We're gonna go into
Okay.
this room here, and we're gonna give the cloak. We're gonna take
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me
one of us
unlock
is
you.
gonna keep the
There you
cloak.
go. Go ahead, move yourselves.
One person's gonna get keep their cloak, and then we'll escort the other 4 out of the place with cloaks on.
Oh, so you're gonna
You
go in the
give
other
that-
room and let the prisoners out of the cells?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, that is a good start. Rastalos, why don't you put?
I tell the two ladies that these were the guys these are the party members I wanted to tell you about but couldn't. They're great.
Hi. Hi. So they're very scared, but after they see the destruction of these guys, they're like, "Whoa, amazing." Okay. So the woman, you notice that the two women that are in the cell with you, Sashiro, it's actually one is much younger than the other, and the older one introduces herself. Hi, I am Myrna. It's hard to imagine that we're free. We've been here for I don't even know. There's no such thing as day or night here. It feels like an eternity, though I know it cannot have been very long. Since my husband was killed, we should never have spoken out against the Red Brands. But they captured me and my children, and they intended to sell us off as slaves. In fact, she tugs that iron collar that's still stuck around her neck. I cannot express my gratitude for saving me and my children. And the boy, runs across. So she's like cuddling her children next to her, and the children are just these sobbing wrecks. Says thank you.
Do you see? That's how good we can do when we stick together, you all. I do high fives all around.
I high five.
Goes on to do my detect magic so I can see what's magical everywhere.
There is no magic. Paul, you are able to collect 100% of your gear, as well as any other old clothes or anything you guys might want in this pile. Apparently, there are like probably dozens of sets of old clothes sort of sitting in this pile. So apparently, these are not the first 3 people that have been taken and sold into slavery. She says, so can we leave? Can you take us back to town? We must let them know. We must, even Hildar, he at this point, he's got to do something about this gang. Or is it you? Are you doing, and she looks at you and you see a glimmer of hope in her eyes once. Are you doing something about this gang? Because no one in town seems able. No one has the spine.
You're here to fix things.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh,
we are.
Oh, my what do you call a lady? My lead? My
Heroes.
Lady, oh, my hero! Oh, my heroine! She runs to you and she drops to her knees and clutches your knees, and she's saying, "Oh, my heroine! I knew it. When men are unable to act, the women must stand up and fight. My heroine, I shall sing your tales for the rest of my days." And her kids run over with her. Ah, heroine! My heroine. I don't even know your name.
So worth it.
I don't even know your name.
It is Grey Petal Belief. That's Gray space Petal.
Are you sure?
Sashiro? Sashiro. Ah, that is an odd name for a woman. But still, Sashiro, our heroine.
What?
We put O on the end of our names in all the community.
So you got these. So there's a scene where this woman and her children are just basically crying tears of joy and thanks literally at the feet of Sashiro, for saying that she's going to do this.
Well, once again, we're on the clock here. We should get out of here. We've collected Sashiro.
But are there more?
We're not leaving until we break these guys. We're so close.
Yes.
There's still like a dozen people in here.
She looks at you with fear. She's like, but my children, what of them?
You have more children in here besides what's in here?
She's talking about the kids. Like, she looks over at Grey Petal when she says that, and then she looks at Sashiro. My heroine, you must bring us to safety. We cannot be here, my children. We must get back to town. You must save us.
Yeah,
let's escort them out and then go back in.
You know, once they find out that we're here, this is going to be 3 times as hard. we technically still have the element of surprise.
Surprise never works out.
That they're going to be bringing more forces here because they know we're here.
That's
Only
what
the power of Veranestra is holding them at bay, and that's going to be running out really soon.
I guess you guys are probably, what, 30 minutes in at this point?
Yeah, about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could still block them through where they can only get to us one at a time.
Oh, I totally have an idea.
You should have a whole bunch of ideas.
Well, I mean, I don't know how this stuff's going to turn out any more than you guys
everything
do, man. Shoot.
You have all the answers. We don't have all the information.
I do have all the
think
information,
we
but for
should
this scene,
forward.
so
How do we take a vote? Who wants to take them back?
why don't we take a
can
leader?
take them out either way. But let's kill the leader or drag him out.
But that doesn't sound like that's what everybody wants to do.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but Veranestra's gifts are kind of limited, and I'll need to rest before I can bring the majority of her power to bear.
I feel like between the lot of us, we have about one spell left, and that's because I have one left.
I've got a cure wounds left or whatever left. Plus, I can do my healing on everybody.
Well, you've cast detect magic twice.
Detect magic's free.
It's a cantrip. It's free, just like the Eldritch Bolt is free. I can cast it all day. But the Witch Bolt, the good one, I'm out of those. Charm Person, out. Sleep, out.
I got one cure spell, plus I can do my curing wave, whatever they call it.
Well, we could rest for an hour.
We would need
That will only
longer.
get the
Then we're
curing
going to be
wave
looking at
We need it if
the
we're
red
moving forward.
brands from the Sleeping Giant are going to be coming here to look for us.
In half an hour.
I am well rested.
Roughly
Can me and one other person escort them back to town and then come back in?
No,
Haven't we
because
learned
they're going
not
to
to
stop you
split
at the
up?
Sleeping Giant.
Haven't we learned not to split up?
You have to go
Paul,
through the sleeping
Paul, that's a
giant.
really good.
That'll be only 4 rooms away.
Well, all right. It seems like you guys want to leave. So now, keep in mind, not a lot of time has passed since our last long rest. We don't get another long rest for about 20, not 24, but it'll be about 16 hours before we get another long rest in.
Yeah, I
So
don't
you
like
guys aren't
this.
getting spells back for 24 hours.
Well,
matter
I liked your previous idea. Why don't we take a vote and then we can do a little bit more discussion after that, and then we'll decide. So, who's in favor of leaving? Besides the town folk, we know you want to go.
Yeah, the
That's
moment the kids jump up, we are.
That's 4 of them. Oh, man.
I don't really feel strongly about leaving or continuing. What I do feel strongly about is sticking together.
That's fine. That's why we're having this vote. So, Shishiro?
I vote that we escort these fine prisoners who I have spent time with and seen the suffering in their eyes back to town. Not to mention we might see something cool. You never know.
Yeah,
Really.
like 4 other guys that are going to try to kill us.
We also do need to see, I mean, we don't know how Sildar is faring. He was going to go talk to Halder.
Well, I mean, Sildar is... We're not going to be able to really help Sildar whether we stay or go. Because if we leave here, we're going to have the red brands coming after us. Basically, at that point, we're going to be on the run inside of town. At which point I would suggest we hole up in one of the many derelict buildings rather than going back to the inn.
I think on the run in town or staging a defense in town seems a whole lot wiser than facing an eye of the beholder right now and facing all these different challenges.
I don't know what a beholder is, but
But we're going to risk the fight spilling out onto the townspeople. We've already seen they're not willing to fight.
yeah,
But we're going to bring the fight to them when we've got
and
it.
then force them to fight. We don't even know their capabilities.
Well, apparently it's none.
Oh,
If we break the leader, won't we break the band right now?
it's entirely possible that that will happen. Cut off the head and the snake dies.
I mean,
However,
you already saw this other guy surrender. I mean, come on. They're apparently not that loyal to him.
if we can get a short rest, then I would say we stay.
I don't see
Fans-
well,
Huh?
I don't see why we can't take a short rest here.
Can we kill the skeletons or remove them then? That way
Well,
we at least have a way out.
My primary concern with the short rest is that in half an hour, the compulsion that Baron Escher placed on that red brand is going to wear off, at which point in time he knows that he was compelled and will, in all likelihood, be looking for some sort of revenge against me. And
Does
he knows
know where
we
you
went.
went?
He does, because we asked
Yeah.
him for directions.
That may be a complicating factor.
Why can't we ambush them? I'm the only human here. You all can see in the dark. Why don't we ambush them?
I mean, we could take the break in the entrance room, and then if the guys from the tavern come up, we'll hold them off at the front end in the entrance.
You can take the break in the
If they
living
don't
room.
come, then we can complete the short rest, and we can press on.
Actually, let's if we get you townsfolk out of the building, can you work your way back to
Without
town,
going down
avoiding
the
the
road.
sleeping giant?
Well, I mean, town's right there. It's right up the road. Avoid the sleeping giant. We could go. I mean, yeah, that would be simple. Sure.
So, no, it's daytime. It's
Yeah, it's
actually
like morning.
Pretty,
Like you guys
pretty much
woke up
mid-morning, yeah.
30 minutes ago, or maybe an hour ago, something like that.
It would be walking into town. The Red Brands would know that their prisoners are loose and in the town, and no doubt people would notice.
That's
Yeah.
why
Well,
you
it's
would
easy to
avoid
get
the
into
sleeping
town.
giant.
Yeah, it's easy to get back into town. In fact, Grey Petal and Sashiro managed to do exactly that. In the very first thing, they managed to avoid the sleeping giant entirely to get to the manor when you guys first got to town.
Okay.
Cutting straight across the yard.
So let's get the townsfolk
Spoiling
out.
all of my plans.
Let's get the townsfolk out, and then what we should do is reset the pit trap in the hallway, and rest right on the other side of the pit trap.
I'll stand guard.
And then we'll take the short rest. That way, if the Red Brands make it in, then they have to cross a pit to get to us.
They surely know where it is.
That's fine. That still means they have to cross it.
They would
What
have.
are they
Not
gonna
really, they can throw arrows at us.
If
They don't have
Yeah.
bows.
They don't normally carry bows. They are almost exclusively melee fighting. They're strong on melee, but
who how do I help with this? Let's see. Intelligence. Are there any brainiacs in this group?
I'm pretty smart.
Grey Petal was the first in her class in something.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. Everybody. All right. Everybody, roll me a what's an intellect-based skill? None.
Investigation.
Yeah.
History.
Nature.
Investigation.
Arcana.
All right. Everybody, roll me an investigation check.
Right, there's also Arcana that I have proficiency in.
Arcana does not apply.
All
All right.
Well, it would help if I can roll over a 4.
We have no clue. We
Oh,
have
man.
absolutely no clue.
Sashiro. Investigation check, Sashiro.
Yeah, this is gonna work. I don't know why. I don't know how to roll it.
Go to your
Skills?
Click on the die or drag the die to the middle.
Have. Okay, and then.
It should allow you to roll it.
Oh, good. Yeah.
-1, of course.
We have
Intellect.
absolutely no clue what the hell is going on.
So you guys are
11.
exactly on the right track.
All right, so we'll go ahead and do Chris's cloak idea to get the people past the skeletons.
What's the cloak idea?
We're going to
Open
give
them
them
in
cloaks. One of us will keep their cloak. We'll escort them past the skeletons and then collect the cloaks. Return to the room, and then we'll put our cloaks back on. And we'll all go past the skeletons.
All right,
Back to
easy
the room,
enough to do.
Back to the hallway.
All right, it's easy to get to the hallway. The pit, however, is a bit of a challenge.
We have rope.
None of the 3 of them are able to climb down the pit or up the pit.
We will lower them down with our rope, and then
Okay.
I will climb up the other side, and then I will use a rope to haul them back up the other side.
Okay, let's see. The ferrying and
Sure,
this
everybody
will
else's
take.
strength to bump check. Bumps that.
All right, this will be probably another of your 10 minutes. So we're about 40 minutes. Well, let's throw in some dialogue. We're probably 45 minutes in at this point.
Once
You guys
we're
have-
across, we'll go. I'll just escort them back out to the door.
Okay.
They'll be free, right? They're set. They know how to get back to town. If not,
yeah, I mean-
Grey Petal will give them details about her path to get here.
Oh no, they're from here. Like we live here. We actually live in town. We have no problem avoiding the sleeping giant. In fact, we make it a point.
I will, however, before they go, I will go up the stairs and take a peek and make sure that nobody's around.
Nobody's around. The place is entirely deserted.
And
Okay.
I'll come back around here. We reset the pit trap. Can we reset the pit trap? Can that be
You
done?
can't. It's actually like the pit was dug, and it was basically just this false floor that was put up, and the floor fell down. So this is like a one-time deal, like one and done. So this pit trap has only ever been activated one single time.
That's fine. And once I rejoin the party on the other side, we'll sit on our asses and rest for an hour.
Which
What
side
about
of
our
those
skeletons?
big
We
double
just want
doors?
What's that?
The skeletons, since they can't hurt us with the cloaks, can we just get rid of them?
I did have one more thought.
What's that?
We could also spike the front door.
Give me your pittance.
Okay.
I'll
Have 2.
go back over there and I'll spike the front door. Spikes everywhere.
Spikes everywhere.
Everything's spiked. That one guy's still in the door. Can I leave yet? Hello?
I put 10. Grey Petal will put 10 pittance into that door, thinking that nobody's getting through that, not realizing that also means that we're closed in here.
Well, I'm not giving you 10.
That could be 10. I'll use whatever.
And actually, right. Well, no.
All right, so you guys are in. Are you guys gonna sleep in the crypt room with the skeletons, or in the hallway?
We're just sitting on our asses. We're not sleeping.
I'm sorry, resting in the crypt. Like which side of in the crypt room or in the big hallway? Or are those big doors just open now?
I'm thinking in the hallway. I don't know that I necessarily want to be in the same room with the skeletons
Can
while
we
I'm
remove
resting.
the skeletons?
I was thinking that the slave pens is probably the better option.
The only way to remove I mean, you could attack the skeletons are just standing there. You can go try to grapple them or attack them if you want.
We could just pick them up and throw them into the pit.
You
If they
could
don't
do
attack
that.
when you
I'm going
touch
to do
it,
that. Grey Petal's going to go pick one up and throw it into the pit.
All right, everyone, position yourselves where you are when Grey Petal picks up a skeleton and throws him in the pit.
if they start to move, I am going to turn them. This is my held action.
Well, it's not a.
You can't really do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to be an initiative roll, unfortunately.
I know if I realize they're going to do something, can't I still hold action until that point? There's no initiative if I'm already prepared for it.
It's got to be initiative. I mean, it's got to be
Wait,
kind
one
of
of them was
like
damaged. They don't heal, do they?
No.
one was damaged.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
one was
one
heavily
was
damaged
killed.
by Grey Petal.
Oh shit. Sorry. How much damage did that one take?
It was at heavy.
They're actually in the same spot they were when they stopped. They were.
Scroll up. It tells you.
It took 6.
7.
7. All right,
7.
7 is perfect. Let's see. Who is this one? Skeleton 2.
It was
Has
Skeleton
7
too.
wounds. Yep. All right, perfect. All right, Grey Petal. Which skeleton are you picking up to throw into the thing?
Well, I'll pick this up number 1.
The one that's healthy or the one that's damaged?
Number 1's at the bottom. He's closest to the pit.
That one. The closest one to the pit.
All right.
The one I was-
Grey Petal. As you go to grab the skeleton thinks it's being attacked, and all 3 skeletons look at you and run to destroy you. Roll initiative, friends.
Shit.
Oh, tell you what, I'll give
Hey, look at that.
All right, well, this kind of makes sense because Grey Petal certainly was not expecting the skeletons to attack her when she went to throw them in the pit.
How much time has passed since the end of the last battle?
The last battle,
Yeah.
maybe 15 minutes, something like that, because you guys talked to the people. You gathered loot. I guess you didn't gather loot. Okay, you talked to the people. You spiked doors.
That's
20
enough
minutes.
time to gather loot, and long enough to cast detect magic and see if
I mean,
there's anything magic.
You
in
could
it.
gather loot, but nobody actually gathered loot. So, I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Nobody gathered loot. Raise your hand if you
Well,
gathered
we'll
loot.
after we kill
You
these.
said all there was clothes, and I guess there's two more bits of studded leather armor.
There might be. You don't know. You didn't look. No one looked.
All right.
Nothing was magical.
Except
we did
for
say that.
magic.
There's no
Yeah,
magic.
we did look for magic.
Yeah, there's
And
no
the
magic.
Well, the skeleton should radiate.
Yes, it needs to be
Yeah.
moved.
All right. So,
I said, yeah, it needs to be moved though.
oh, Sashiro, you still here?
Yeah, I got 5 minutes. Woohoo!
You have to go. Crap.
Yeah, I was only 9:50 tonight. What? It's my storyline.
I guess we should. Need to. All right. Are we gonna quit at 10, or do we want to play without Sashiro? Do we want to let Sashiro escort the people back, or?
Let's let Shishiro escort the people back. That's a reason
No.
she's not with us.
Well,
No.
I mean,
Go to the
that's.
party.
No.
I'd like Paul's
It's not
input on
like-
this because Paul misses out on a lot of stuff.
I mean, I can literally leave my character under your control if there's a way to do that, or somebody's control.
Oh, he can literally do that. All right, that's my vote. Or what
That's
do you
my
guys
vote.
think?
That's
I
fine.
definitely think we went through a long discussion that we weren't splitting up the party. So the concept of we're out of
Okay.
time, so Paul escorts somebody away is stupid.
No, fair enough.
I
Fair
never
enough.
wanted-
Good point. Good point. Okay. Well then, yes, we'll do this, and someone will take over Sashiro, and Paul has to leave. For now, my skeletons have won initiative with a 19. The luck is back, babies.
Damn.
How many? Oh, they have bows and short swords. Oh, these skeletons are awesome. But they
What?
all want to
They
kill
both?
Grey Petal. Grey Petal.
But they're stupid too.
They are very stupid. And right now, they just want to kill Grey Petal. Grey Petal, take a short sword attack. Misses badly. Skeleton 2, short sword attack. Oh, misses badly. Skeleton 3, short sword attack. Come on, Skeleton 3. Wait,
That hits.
it's not. Oh, it did hit. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same sound as a miss. That's weird. Okay, let's see. Take.
Because you didn't target. None of them targeted him.
Good call. Damn it. Learning this game. Okay, Grey Petal, you take. Let's do. Oh, Grey Petal is critical. Grey Petal, you gotta heal yourself at some point. Rastalnos, Grey Petal is critical.
Um,
3 skeletons are currently surrounding Grey Petal and hitting her with short swords.
Just kill them. John can heal me with his channel divinity.
Yeah, there's the one that's damaged. Skeleton 2, is that?
2 is damage. Yeah.
All right.
I love that skeletons have 2 hit dice now. That's strong.
Oh,
I don't love it. All right, so I move to skeleton 2
All right.
and attack with my rapier.
Die skeleton 2. Do they still take like 1 damage from piercing? No.
I don't
Wait,
know.
Well,
what?
we'll find out soon. All right, rest on those. Roll the attack.
Is there something I don't? Is there something I need to know?
No. You might find something out soon.
All right. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
easy hit. Yes.
sweet.
And then I do this.
That is critical. Oh, they're vulnerable. Oh, wait, you may not know this. Never mind.
They're vulnerable to passion.
Yes. What does that mean? I guess they
It
take extra
doesn't
damage.
matter. I'm waiting to see them fall in
Take
the
double
pit.
damage.
That's going to be funny.
All right. Rafina. Oh, I'm sorry. Restalnos. You've moved and attacked. I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Pass it on. Rafina.
Okay. I see nothing in here that lets me turn them. It's not under spells. It's not under abilities.
I guess cleric's
Go
looking
into
for
the
turning.
cleric class and look at channel divinity.
I see channel divinity, but there's nothing that allows me to do it. It just tells me what it is.
What do you want?
I want to turn these bastards.
And then you take the action, turn undead, everything within 30 feet of you. All undead have to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC, or they have to flee.
Run straight into the pit, which works for me. Because they don't disengage, which means everybody that's next to a skeleton is going to get an attack of opportunity.
Page 59 on the player's handbook plan. John.
Are you going to talk about it or are you going to do it?
I'm doing it. You got to
All right.
figure out the effect then, Roy.
See it.
There went my healing.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Channel divinity, turn undead.
Boy, that potion of healing is looking really good right now.
All right, channel divinity. Let's see. You have 2 effects. Turn undead.
They all have to make wisdom saves. DC 13.
I thought you said channel divinity had some healing effect.
You could use preserve life.
Using another option. You can either heal with it or you can turn undead. He's turning undead.
I'm going to turn it so where you have to dash away from me, and run directly away from me, which is going to be straight into a pit, which is going
Oh, an
to be
effect
hilarious.
determined by your domain. So your domain determines the other effect. I see. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And your other effect is healing. Life domain.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I'm
Oh,
going
preserve
up to the
life.
skeletons and turning them all away. So
Alright,
all of
your
you need to
holy
make a DC 13 save.
All right. DC 13 wisdom
Or
save.
run. Yes.
Yep.
Let's just make one save for all of them. What do you say?
How
Let me roll a
about,
D20.
I'm not too happy, but okay, I'll roll with it.
Oh! All right. They all ignore you, John.
So 3 whole skeletons completely ignore the power of within.
I don't know. Are they supposed to be separate saves?
They probably should be.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. All right.
So, yeah.
1.
Jesus
Two.
Christ.
What do you want me to do? Whoops, ignore that. 3. Jesus.
Okay.
All 3 skeletons ignore the power of
The
Lysander.
luck is back.
That is beyond ridiculous.
It's okay, it's the sheriff's turn.
The beauty of this, it's like all above board. Like I'm not, like it's all right there, man. Sorry. Sashiro.
Wait, if I channel, can I still do something else, Gerald? You were telling me something
Your
about
action. You can move. You can move, and you can bonus cast spells. You got a spell with a bonus action.
what's the bonus action? What spell can I cast? Any cantrip?
Healing word. No, almost all your cantrips are full action spells.
Yeah, each spell like has its casting time. So, but there is a healing word. Is that the one?
Yeah, there's healing word that's a bonus action.
Healing word is still a spell, though. It's a first level spell.
Well,
Yeah,
just
but
so
it's
you
a
guys know, These skeletons are all trying to kill Grey Petal, who is critically wounded. So.
Good fellow's fine.
So can I cast Healing Word then?
If you have
If
it.
it's a bonus action, yeah.
I've got one spell left. It's either Cure Wounds or Healing Word. Cure Wounds will heal you almost full.
Healing Word sounds great.
Healing
Yeah.
Word only does 1d4 plus my modifier.
You
Yeah,
can't channel divinity and cast cure wounds.
Right.
You have to
Your
use
wounds
bonus
is
action spell.
Then I can't cast Healing Word either.
Healing Word's a
word
bonus
is
action
bonus
spell.
action.
Yes, you can. It's
We
a
had
bonus
this
action.
discussion.
Mm.
Hold on, I'm fixing it right now. And I'll cast Healing Word on you.
All right.
That's D4 plus 3.
D4 plus 6.
Oh, right. Because you're a good cleric.
Yeah, let me
'Cause he's a
switch
good
you.
cleric? What does that mean? Are you
Plus
just making shit up?
Cleric of Life.
Plus 6 is your modifier?
Plus 3 for my Wisdom, plus the spell level, plus 2. So plus 6. All
That's
healing.
crazy.
What's the
Damn.
plus 2 for?
Get 7 GP. Ta-da! Which I think it already added it.
Yeah, it already got it. Look at that, man. I love the sound effects. By the way, if you guys have sound effects you want me to use for your stuff, let me know. Just send them to me, and I'll set them up.
Yeah, I'll send you a screaming cat.
You just
Yeah, you won't be dying.
Getting the shit kicked out of it all the time.
Sashiro.
All right.
What would you like? Make sure you also send me a disclaimer. No animals were harmed in the creation of this sound effect.
I don't know if I can
Sashiro,
lie.
you have these skeletons trying to kill the illustrious
Right.
Grey Petal.
I am in front of skeleton. Oh, I'm on the side of skeleton number 2 now.
All right?
Trying to target it. Did I target it? Can you tell?
You have targeted it, yes.
Sweet. And I use my unarmed attack against it.
All right? I'm going to count that as bludgeoning.
Wait, why don't you use your stat?
Sphere.
Now,
I guess I have my.
yeah,
Never mind.
Nope.
Not yet.
Use your unarmed. You're better off.
Bludgeoning sounds bad. I don't know what vulnerable means, but...
Double damage.
Okay, I missed pretty bad. But I have a bonus attack, and I will use it.
Oh, man! Oh, how did you get to use a bonus attack?
Because he always gets a kick.
He's a monk. He gets his martial arts attack as long as he's using a monk weapon.
Every
Yes,
round he
second
gets an extra attack?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's so unfair.
That should be doubled.
it did do
Not
it.
dying anyways. It doesn't matter.
Unarmed. Maybe unarmed doesn't count as bludgeon?
Yeah, it does.
No, that's double damage.
I mean, it should. I'm just saying it according to fantasy
Yeah, he
rounds.
got double dice for the crit, and then he should get double damage for the vulnerability.
Oh.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
It's dead.
Vulnerability means double damage or double dice?
Double damage. Like resistance means half damage. Vulnerability means double damage.
Man, it's a critical hitting on a vulnerable dude.
Yes.
All right, so he's down, dead.
And
Literally, that
GP.
last roll. I gotta go, guys. How do you all control my character? Who has it?
We'll do it. I mean, Roy
I
just has
do.
to set the ownership.
Yes.
Good deal. Do I exit out of my fantasy grounds?
I
Anything
think
Yes, you should be able to.
Maybe.
No, I mean, I'm just hoping he still has control of my character that way.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Roy can call up the
yeah.
character sheet. You can call
Yeah.
up the character.
Okay.
Hey, can you
Okay,
pause
bye,
your
guys.
thing? If you, is there any way you could leave your? No, you don't have to.
I can if you want.
Go to meeting. Can
I'll
you just
leave
leave that like on, like pause it and mute it so we can't see or hear anything there? But I'll still have your camera spot.
Good deal. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I'll do. Stop
No,
sharing.
thank you.
Bye,
That's super
everybody.
helpful. Hey, have fun, man.
It
Damn it,
totally
that's not
worked.
pausing and muting. Shit. Wait, he's back. Yay, Paul, he's back.
I heard that's
Oh,
not
shit.
pausing and muting.
What happened? I lost Elliot. No! Ah! Oh, God, you guys
I
are
just
killing my
wanted my
stream.
other spot back.
Killing me. Ring bell, kick, whisper. How do I change ownership somewhere?
You got to clear the ownership. I know that.
John, how'd you
Right-click-
pause your camera?
I just clicked pause.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul,
just
can you
pause
click
it.
pause
Yeah,
and click
you gotta
mute?
pause.
Oh yeah. Down on Not up high, but down like on your picture. Look at your picture and highlight that.
Okay,
Hit that
I'm pausing.
pause.
Hi, everybody.
All right, and mute.
All right.
I don't want to hear anything happening over there either. Perfect.
Pause.
Thank you, Paul. All right, now I gotta figure out how to give Paul's character away.
I think you right-click on the characters.
Yeah. Let's see.
Clear
Shiro
owner.
owned by Paul. Clear owner. Uh-oh. I killed him.
You should be able to assign it to somebody else.
Really? All right, let's see. Delete, create, clear owner.
Anybody
Take
can grab
ownership.
a character.
Oh, I see.
All right, Sashiro is back. Someone has claimed Sashiro.
I should have both of them. I do, in fact, have both. All right.
Excellent. All right. So Sashiro has just blown up a skeleton. Brittle pieces of bone fly around and land all over the place. Uh-oh, Grey Petal.
Right. Action. Scimitar. Die.
Oh, man! All right.
9 points.
Take that.
He's done. All right. Allison.
Wounded.
Are you able to lay on hands at the same time?
I've got a lot of hit points.
Yeah, you got
I
lots of
think.
hit points. Totally.
I
I
mean,
got like 9. That's more than I.
Against skeletons? These guys didn't even get multi-attacks.
they just
Oh,
get
come
natural
on!
20.
Oh my god! Something's
The
happening.
luck is clearly turned.
No, these are all Roy Karuba rolls. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, what happened to my luck? Oh, the luck was so different. It was so different. All right, he's gone as well. There's a single skeleton left. Mindlessly, literally, mindlessly attacking Grey Petal. Grey Petal, I have to attack you.
Yeah, for no mind, they sure made that darn wisdom save.
Oh, Grey Petal, I had to hit you. Oh, max damage! Ouch! Oh, the luck is not gone. The luck is not gone. All right, that is all the skeleton wants to do is kill Grey Petal. Rastalnos, Grey Petal is once again critically injured.
All right. Let's see here. You said bludgeoning is the
Vulnerability, yeah.
I said no such.
vulnerability.
I said that, but I probably should not have said that.
Well, I mean, I'm able to figure it
can
out.
Imagine that using a glove
Everybody's
is going to
noticed-
work better than using a.
He
bow.
didn't know that. He didn't know that.
Well,
He's using a rapier to stab skeletons.
I didn't think of it at first, and now it seems kind of obvious. So
Salos is a very smart. He's a brilliant man.
Compared to you.
So using my
That's a low bar, Chris.
blade pin,
Fortunately, Grey Petal doesn't have any balls for Chris to kick.
Ah, the club. The old club is useless. Useless in the hands of the
yeah,
dexterous
I-
but not very strong Rastalnos.
I didn't target properly.
Does he still missed?
Oh, that's genius. That's good.
Well, fine then, if you say so.
All right, who's next? Pass turn.
Christina Rappel.
Rafina, who's been paused the entire night. Rafina, you're messing up my video feed. Rafina, what's happening over there?
I don't feel like seeing you.
No, you see me no matter what. Pausing doesn't take me off. Oh, the mace is wounding.
Hey,
Mace
something
is-
was different on mine, people. Notice mine said vulnerable. Nobody
Yeah.
else's had.
It did double damage, like damage 12. Yeah, the
Yeah,
game,
that's
the
a big-
Fancy
That's
Grounds
because you
isn't.
have the type to bludgeoning. See, Elliot doesn't have his type set on the club.
Mine
Oh, no,
automatically
Paul with his
said-
unarmed. Unarmed
It
doesn't
says
count as
it's
bludgeoning.
automatically. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
it's
but it doesn't
not.
say it on the attack. On the
Maybe
attack.
unarmed attacks aren't bludgeoning.
Oh no,
It did say no. It did say bludgeoning,
it would
and
say
I do have bludgeoning on my club, but
Yeah.
I missed, so it doesn't matter.
Is it possible unarmed attacks are not bludgeoning?
No, it said bludgeoning.
unarmed attacks are bludgeoning. All right, so I
Well,
gotta
they
figure out.
weren't. Paul's unarmed attacks were not bludgeoning.
It
Well,
said
an armed attack, I
bludgeoning.
doubt, is piercing.
All right, so this is the first hit.
Oh, that's it. He only has one hit point. He's dead. Ah. All right, so the skeletons can finally be thrown into the pit, if you'd like.
Thanks.
Well, The skeletons
All right,
all
now-
fall in heaps of bone. Actually, the one skeleton was shattered by Sashiro, but the others lie in heaps at the floors of the sarcophagi they were sworn to protect. Actually, they're not protecting the sarcophagi, but anyway.
Monk actually has key now.
Yeah, so I need to rest. So I got 1 hit point left.
Mm-hmm. Why don't somebody
Before we
use a
rest.
healing spell on you?
Well, I only have 1 spell left.
No,
Can't I do
I'm
that?
gonna- look, after the rest, I'm gonna
Infinity?
use both my healing dice. So I'll heal 2 to 20.
All right.
Well, I can
Well,
also use that channel divinity, though, right?
No, you used it up to chant. You can only do that once per long rest. No, once per short rest. So actually, that's true, John. After we short rest, you could use that to heal me.
We aren't going to have time to short rest because those other 4 guys from the Sleeping Giant are going to be here.
The door is
we're gonna
really
try.
spiked.
We're gonna
There's
try.
no way.
We're gonna give it an old college try.
All right.
Where are we going
Let's-
to actually hold ourselves in? The pens? Because it's a single door, the pit,
I thought it was right here.
right here in the coffin room?
I would think the slave pens.
Oh.
why this? No.
I thought that's why what's her name was throwing
Originally, we wanted
skeletons
to
in the
sleep
pit.
right by the pit, right? So why don't we do that? Let's just go back to the pit, right over here.
Well, it may be wiser this time, since we're going to do a short rest, to rest just inside these doors
Okay.
so that we can see.
You can leave the doors open if you'd like.
Well, I don't want to leave the doors open. I want to leave the doors cracked so that we can see through, but they can't see us.
Oh, clever. Okay. Fair enough. You can put the doors anywhere you'd like them. All right, the doors are mostly closed, cracked open.
And that way, we can keep watch, because they're still going to have to traverse the pit. And that's going to grant us advantage as they get down into the pit and come back up.
All right, fair enough.
And
Okay,
you should get late long before then.
so you guys rest for an hour.
Nothing in this room or anything? We're all good?
Okay, who is by the doors here? Grey Petal and Alessander. Throw me some perception checks.
Oh, I was afraid you're going to ask that.
Ray Petal perception?
In the tower?
Both, yes, Grey Petal and Alessander, throw me perception checks.
You want that secret?
No. I really gotta look up this whole secret, non-secret thing.
Hey, look.
Doesn't matter,
Okay.
they didn't see anything.
Just curious.
We didn't squat.
Well, what about Shapiro? He's right there.
Okay, fine.
Well,
Wow. Why does he have such a high perception? God.
he's got a lot of wisdom, and he's got he's proficient in it.
Ah, that's why he's proficient.
I think all elves are perception. Overpowered.
Okay, your rest goes by uneventfully.
Right. I'm going to use both my healing dice.
Short rest. Make sure everybody give yourself a short rest.
Oh, wait. Before I use... Yeah, wait. Yeah.
What does that do?
I don't know exactly, but I know that you have to like give yourself a short rest, and you get like hit dice or something. I don't.
Where is
Yeah.
How
the
do you
short
give
rest?
yourself
Just,
a short rest?
It gives
on
me
your
back all my
character
spells, is what it
sheet.
does.
Yeah. So on your character sheet, you where is that? Oh yeah. So on your main character sheet, under hit dice, that bottom window where there's the hit dice, if you right click it, there's a rest option, and then click short rest, and that will give your character a short rest.
Under hit dice?
Yeah, there's the bottom center of your main sheet. There's a thing that says like hit dice there, or whatever. In
I
the
got that.
in the rectangle there, if you right click it, it gives you your under your HD rectangle. It gives you an option. It looks like an eyeball. It
Doesn't give
says
me an
rest.
option.
It doesn't
I don't
give me
have
those
that.
options.
Really?
I
On
think
the
you
main
have to
page,
do it.
at the very bottom, it says HD.
Yes.
Wait,
not
I might be able to
HD.
do that. Hang on.
See a die in there?
Oh,
You're
I
gonna see
can
a
do
die
that.
with a number, right?
Wait, hold on. Have you guys rested yourselves yet?
No.
No.
Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna short rest a party. Actually.
Nice. It tells
Yeah.
us party taking short rest. That's cool.
Yeah, it gives. I actually have an option for the whole combat tracker to short rest. Okay, so everyone's taking a short rest. So you've been given, I don't know, however that works.
I don't feel like I got any
should
hit
have no
points.
wounds,
Tashiro has 0 wounds, actually. Yeah. Okay.
Look, so at the bottom of that box it says HD. You see some dice with the number on it, right? It says 2.
Yes.
Right? So grab that die, right click so that you have 2 dice and roll them. Well, if you want to, I'm sorry, if you want to heal, use both of them to heal, which you probably should.
He's only down 8. Do you think he'll need both?
Well, on the average, he's only going to heal 7 with 2. No,
True.
he'll heal 9 on the average.
So it's not giving me the option to use 2.
You just pull the die out. You left click to pull the die up, and then you right click to give yourself a second die.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Nice.
All right.
There you go. So you healed 4 plus your
All right.
con. If you have any con, then that
This says HD -1.
actually should be 9. Okay, so recovery 4, HD -1 for external status light. I don't know. What's your Elliot? What's your constitution?
10.
That's right. Now you can mark that you use those by going up to, on the same main page, go up to by class and level. There's a little that magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Click on that. On class, all the way to the right, it says used, and just
Yeah.
set that to 2. And that
Okay.
will track the number of dice you've used. You don't get those
Nice.
back. We don't get those back until we finish a long rest.
Okay.
So you've healed, I've healed, Shishiro didn't need to heal, Alexander got his spells back, Rafina, you got your channel divinity back, so you can turn undead again.
Grip Pedal, you're still at half health.
Yeah, and I'm still on half health because you keep kicking my ass, so...
Well, you keep throwing
And I
yourself in the
can't
middle of
heal
shit.
you anymore, correct?
So now is a good time for us to go check for loot, I guess.
Well, we
Yeah.
can do that while we're doing the short rest.
Can we?
Yeah.
Or do
Yeah,
we need to
that's-
be resting?
No, that's not stressful.
No, loot is easily gotten. I just need,
Yeah.
you guys to say, hey, we get to loot.
All right,
Check
hey,
all the loot.
Okay.
Check all the sarcophagi or whatever.
You gonna loot
Wait,
the
we-
sarcophagi too?
No.
wait, we shouldn't really mess with the dead, should we, John? I mean, as a cleric, as a Lathander, digging
No.
around dead bodies has got to be desecration,
I have no clue.
all right? I
I
mean, that's
still
Lathander,
3
right?
dead things.
Yeah, I don't feel
Because
inclined to open a sarcophagus.
And besides, well, I guess that's not true, but I just don't think it's a very good idea to go rooting around the dead.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay, noted, not done.
Okay. I have added 2 more sets of studded leather and 2 more short swords.
Oh, yeah. Is there a club in the party thing?
There are no clubs in the party thing.
God damn it.
Um,
Oh well.
I may have an extra
What
club.
staff I can hand you?
Well, I have a club. I don't. Let me look and see if I got 2.
We
That's
have a
Not
bar.
how
We
often
always
you
have the
use a
club.
No, I only have the 1 club. Sorry.
All right, Roy. So I'm going to move over to this other door. You guys are ready to move on, right?
Sure.
Why not?
Well, actually, yeah.
I mean,
I'll move
except for
We're gonna continue playing.
bum bum bum. Certain death.
Roy Palmas told 10:30. We got 12 minutes.
I'm in. Up to you guys.
All right. So then,
All right, so I'm going to open the door, Roy.
Which one? The north one there?
Yep.
Okay. This
This should be
north
the I
door.
room.
Is just a short corridor, a little 15-foot corridor. There is a door up to your right, up at the top of the corridor.
I will proceed slowly and cautiously up
Got
to the
it.
door.
All right, you're there.
Did you say there was a secret door somewhere around here? Does anyone
Those-
remember?
Is this the hallway with the sconce that we're supposed to turn?
Equipment room, there should be a secret door. You turn the sconce. The leader is across from the armory.
There is a sconce on the wall to your left, opposite
That's
this
the one.
door to your right.
Turn it.
The equipment room is the door to your right, though. I think we may want to look in there.
All right, up. Turn is turn.
Oh, damn it. All right.
All right. Okay, this area is the north end of a large natural cavern, but has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can see the opening there to the south.
Ooh, so we have pry bars in here.
You can make out... Oh, well, okay. Let me see. Let me draw you some more. Let's see. It looks like there's like some bridge. You can see kind of like a bridge over there. Actually, let me put you here. Now you can see. Sorry. So there's a bridge. There's some sort of big crevasse, like the floor, and there's some kind of big crevasse here. A bridge that looks like it goes across this thing. That's where you are. That's what you see in this room.
Let's go open that door to the right instead of proceeding forward and see if that is an equipment room.
All right. Nervously, Grey Petal will go and open that door to the right.
Or I could do it.
All right. The door is
Grey Petal
locked.
step off and let, huh?
Grip.
Go ahead.
You try to open the door, Grey Petal, and it is locked. You cannot open it.
She breathes a sigh of relief and says, "There's nothing we can do with this door."
There were no keys. Oh, Jesus. There were no keys on any of these guys with all the prison cells and all?
The only there were keys there were keys that you used to open the prison cells, but that's all the only keys that those guys had.
I found no other key that would open this room, correct?
There were exactly two. In fact, there was exactly one key that opened both of the cell doors.
Does anybody have thieves' tools?
I
don't
don't.
think so.
Nobody's a thief.
Well, I mean, you just take. Nobody. No.
Seems like they'd be useful, but none of us have them.
But you have to be
First, you have
trained
to
in
have the
those.
money for them. These tools are like 50 gold, guys.
Oh, that's expensive. Plus,
Dude,
they're
that's
sort
what-
of unscrupulous.
That's why you need a criminal or an urchin. You get thieves' tools.
No problem, though. If I go to the door, can I use my crowbar to pry it open?
You could certainly try to bash open the door. Why don't you roll me a strength check?
That's going to be funny, but okay.
Or yeah, sure.
Does he get any bonuses for having a crowbar because of the leverage?
It doesn't
You don't
matter.
know how to-
Yes, he got a bonus, and it was still horrible.
He's like, I got this, guys. He goes up with the crowbar and puts the crowbar in his eye, and they're like, ow! Okay, no, yeah. So the door
we
is
can come back.
impenetrable.
We can come back here. The leader will probably have a key on him, I think.
Probably.
It'd just be nice if they had equipment there we could use on them, but okay.
Well, yeah. Well, you know. All right, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to sneak, Roy. I'm going to sneak, all right? I'm sneaking over
Sneaking.
here to sneak around.
Holy smokes! All right, fine. You can sneak. Let's...
Why do you even call it sneaking?
Like a
We
cat.
hear the clanking the room away, yeah.
How far is 60 foot? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60.
Why do you need to know that?
How far you can see?
Oh, okay.
Big
For a
room, man.
perception check.
It's a big room.
Fair.
Let's see. Okay,
Stealthing.
hold on. Oh shit. So much reading. All right. 60-second timeout.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
pass that healing potion to Shishiro too.
You may
Oh
want
no,
to
let me
pass
do
it.
that.
Huh?
Let me do that.
Oh.
Because I have 2 right now.
Oh, okay. Because I took. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, we have enough healing to actually go around. Don't forget, you
Not-
also have that invisibility potion.
That would actually probably be best to go to Shishiro.
Shishiro's
Shishiro
stealth
shouldn't need it.
very, very good.
Shishiro's invisible automatically.
Really? Because
You
I
really
don't
should
think
go
that's
to
a thing.
Well, actually,
Shishiro being invisible automatically.
Well, no, she's just very good at hiding, apparently.
Well, except for the last time when she got pinned to a wall.
Yeah, but I saved her.
it could happen to anybody.
No, I believe you ran in and then ran out.
Well, and I healed her. That's saving.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Healed her to
lasted.
be pummeled again.
I did actually also
Oh wait,
kill
you're
the.
you're unconscious. They'll ignore you. Hold on. Let me heal you so they will kill you again.
They weren't going to ignore him. They were going to go coup de grace.
You did say they were going to go coup de grace. Wow, we almost have 100 gold. Hey,
Awesome.
they have Electrum pieces.
Yeah, I saw that.
Electrum pieces.
Okay.
Dumbest
Let's see.
thing ever.
All right, a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling. 2 arched wooden bridges span this chasm. Two arched wooden bridges span this chasm.
Okay.
Repetto, you are sneaking. The rest of the party is hiding diligently in this hallway, I guess.
Doing what they do. All right. I'm gonna move up to there,
So
Sneaking. like a
when
cat.
Grey Petal moves up, I guess I will sneak in behind Grey Petal.
I give him those ranger signs, like holes, eyes, me, bridge. Those.
All right,
kinds
what
of
about the
things.
rest of the party? Where's the rest of the party?
I'm at the very rearest where the light isn't thick. Because I assume all this is still in darkness, correct?
This is pitch black in here, actually.
Yeah.
You
so-
all only see 20 feet then, correct?
Wait, what's that?
No light, dark vision only sees what, 20 feet?
60.
Dark vision 60 feet.
In no light.
Right? Is that right?
Well,
we
I
see
think
in
no,
no
I
light,
think
it's like dim light for us.
we need
You
dim
see
light.
20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if we show any light over here, they're gonna know we're here.
That's why I'm all the way back for it.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we all are on the same page.
So if I can see Grey Petal for 20 feet in front of me, then is it 20 feet or 60 feet? Which is it?
You can see 60 feet. Basically, in pitch black, you can see up to 60 feet like it's dim light.
Okay.
So you can pretty much see everything I can see.
Okay.
All right.
And dark vision is in shades of gray.
Grey Petal, can you
Right.
make a deception check for me?
Did you say deception check?
I asked Grey Petal to make a deception check for me.
What is
Okay. No problem. Got an 8. I've deceived them. I'm the best at deception. No one knows my intentions.
Even yourself.
Sorry, this is actually the first real that. What the hell? All right. Okay.
We're out of time, by the way.
Well, we can stop here if you want.
I'm happy to play if y'all want to play longer. That's up to y'all. You tell us.
No. I should probably I've got some things I got to do before heading off to bed.
Okay. Well, then we will pick this up next time then.
Now, it does not track when you close down Fantasy Grounds and start it back up. I don't know if it keeps track of the spells correctly.
It has for me.
It has been?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
It
right.
keeps track of all my spells.
It,
All
well,
right,
it should save, but I don't know. Check it out. I mean, if there's a problem.
Yeah.
Then.
I have one spell left, so I'll just try to make sure when we start back up that it keeps that.
Okay, right on. Well, thanks, guys, for the short notice on Sundays. I always hope to play on Sundays, but I can't plan to play on Sundays. So thanks for being available on short notice. We will resume this. The rolls are noted, by the way, Grey Petal. So I may send some text over our stream to start this encounter. I think this will be kind of interesting. So we will catch everybody Thursday, 8 p.m. Central?
7 Mountain.
Central Daylight Time or Central Standard Time? I don't even know.
Standard. It will be standard now.
Standard. Thursday, Central Standard Time. Thank you all. Adios and good night.
All right. See y'all later. Have a good night.